I'm live. Um, I was gonna go outside to smoke a cigarette, but I bought a vape, so I ain't gotta go. I ain't gotta keep going outside to smoke a cigarette. So let's get this shit started. I don't know what I'm doing, but we gonna do it.
It's what I want. Don't wanna rush it, no. Let's take it nice and slow, honey. Caress my body and hold me tight. Don't let me go, baby, until I get enough. Ooh, baby, tonight the loving is right. The loving is right. You know how I like it. You know how I like it, yeah. You know how I want it. You know just what I want, baby. I like the way you tease me. I like the way you tease me. I like the way you squeeze me. I like the way you squeeze me. I like the way you touch me. I like the way you touch me. I like the way you sex me. Turn down the lights, baby. Take off what you have on. Let's do it to the music. Come bring your loving home. My body's yearning for you, baby, for a taste of your love. Only you can fill this appetite. Come on and satisfy my love. Baby, tonight, the loving is right. The loving is right. You know how I like it. You know how I like it. You know how I want it. You know how I want it. I like the way you tease me, baby. I like the way you squeeze me. And I like the way you squeeze me. I like the way you touch me. Touch me. I like the way you sex me. I like the way you like it when you touch my body. I like the way you love me through the night. You know just how I like it. Come on, sex me. Baby, can't nobody do it like you do it. Give me everything. Got my body yearning. I wanna get baby, let's do it to the music. We'll be good to the last drop. Baby, don't come on, baby, don't you hold back on me. Give me everything you got. I wanna get you, I wanna give you all my love, and we'll be good to the last drop. I like the way you kiss me, baby. I like the way you hold me tight. I like it when you love me right, baby. Making love all through the night, baby. Come on, baby. I like the way you squeeze me. Holding me tight. You touch me. Taking your time.
Shout out to Lurkers. Shout out to
Come
Lurkers.
on, baby. I like the way you tease me. Giving good love. You squeeze me. All that I
So,
want. And taking.
all right, hold on now. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Let me know. Can you hear me? What's going on? Can you hear me? I turn myself up. Turn it up. What's up? Can you hear me? Anybody? Can you hear me? That sound like shit? What's up? Before I get rid of my yap. Anything? Anything? I'm moving the dial. What's up? All right, hold on. I don't see. Okay, that's not it. very low. How about now? How about now? How that sound? That's good. That's good. You hear anything? Mic chat 1 2 1 2. Anything? Anything? Very low. Still. Okay. What about this? Man, I'm gonna check my phone, man. Y'all doing me greasy, man. Y'all at least let me know something, but fuck it. I check out my phone. Hey, yeah. Hold on a second. I'm gonna find out shit if you can hear me or not. Fuck this shit. Wait, hold on a second. Yo, 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 yo. It's a little low. Yo, yo, yo. Hello? The fuck? I'm drunk as a bitch. All right, well, shit. It's gonna work tonight. Fuck it. Fuck it. All right. It's almost like you're getting quieter. Hey, man. I'm trying, bro. I'm trying. I've been trying all day. I've been trying all my life, Pator. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, man. Like trying to make sense out of nonsense. It's frustrating. It's highly frustrating. But yeah, man. The title of this joint was shit. This is some bullshit. I need some TLC. I need a little bit of TLC, man. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why I say that. I think I'm a good guy, and I ain't gonna front. Hold up. Hey, look, I ain't gonna front. Look, I be calling y'all bozos and all that shit, whatever. But I ain't gonna lie, man. Like, shit, that sitting around getting lonely, shit ain't cute. Um, I be on the phone running my mouth, and there's somebody lurking. That's lurking, but I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't holler her in a minute, but I did tell her like, "Yo, can I finish? Check me out." You know, so check me out because I want to get up here eventually one day. Eventually, she was like, "I'll come up there," but she got to fill it out. So I ain't mad at her. She got to fill it out. So I was like, "Yo, check me out." I'm gonna lie. Um, so here's the thing. I'm retarded, but I'm not a retard. How can I say this? How can I make this right? Hmm, um. I try to be honest. I try to be honest. You know, I try. Sometimes, well, I ain't gonna say sometimes you can't be honest. That's a lie because it's a choice. It's always a choice. So every now and then I choose to lie. I hate that shit about myself. I hate lying. I hate lying. Lying, it every time I lie, as a 47-year-old man pushing 48, every time I lie, it chips something away from me. Like, nigga, you supposed to been way past this. You know what I'm saying? The fuck you still lying for? But I still, every green moon, say some shit. I lie. Yo, I was at work. You know what I'm saying? Say the lie, whatever. But, and I hate it. I want to get past that. So, let me see what the chat's all about. Can you hear me? Um, up. Do or do not. There is no try. Wise words from Master Yoda. That is why you fail. Do or do not. There is no try. And when Yoda raised the X-wing out the swamp, and Luke told him, "I don't believe it." Yoda said, "That's why you fail. That's why you fail, cause you don't even believe it." And between me and y'all, man, I ain't never want to be Luke. I thought Luke, Luke was cool. I ain't gonna front. I love Star Wars. I thought Luke was cool. Um, I never wanted to be Lando. I always see myself as Han, a scoundrel. You know what I'm saying? Not even though Lando was a scoundrel too, a fellow scoundrel. I just always see myself as Han, like a scoundrel, the anti. You know what I mean? Like he started off sending for me. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, but in reality, he's a good person. So I've never looked at myself as like Luke. When people be like, oh, you know, Luke and blue lightsabers and all that shit, whatever, and you know, I'm cool. I fuck with the Jedi's or whatever. Shit, I like. I can relate to Anakin. You know what I'm saying? I can relate to Anakin. Like, eh, I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, man. Scruffy never heard. We say late. You scruffy never heard. But yeah, man. I've always seen myself as Han. When I was a little kid, if it was somebody that you know loving Star Wars, whatever, and trying to if I, watching it like, well, who, I always related to Han and Chewie, and it was Chewie because, so you got Han, then you got Chewie, the motherfucking Sasquatch that watch your mouth. You know what I'm saying? You got your Sasquatch watch your mouth, and then he got Leia. Yeah, man, I always could relate to Han more than Luke and more than what's your boy name, Lando, Billy D. You know what I'm saying? And I seen the joint where they were talking about like life size, like carbonite joints. I seen there's a refrigerator if you got the money to pay for it. There's a refrigerator that you got to be a geek to have this shit in your house for real. Maybe it's a basement refrigerator, like a game room refrigerator, but it's a refrigerator where the out the outside of the refrigerator is Han and carbonite. You know what I'm saying? When you open the door, whatever, but you close the door, it's like Han and carbonite and shit. And so I lost like 5 people. Fuck y'all. So you should hang around. I got something to say. But yeah, man. So it's been a long time since I talked to y'all. So I've been playing the video games and a lot has happened. You know, race tensions is escalating to ridiculous levels. Um, I guess is the I think we're all being played. I think old girl getting 600 to $700,000 for calling a little kid a nigger is rough. I think that Carmelo Anthony, if it wasn't self defense, and from what it looks like, it wasn't self defense. So I fuck him. You know what I'm saying? If it won't self defense, fuck him. But it doesn't like self defense and getting all that money too is the same. I think that if we keep if we keep going along this path and people keep making videos and everything is whatever and people, what I'm saying, I was watching Ant Stream and the internet is full of clips goofy shit. You know what I'm saying? It'd be like some goofy bitch saying some retarded shit or some goofy nigga saying some retarded shit or some goofy white person with purple hair saying some retarded shit, whatever. And those are if we focus on that, it's just going to breed inside of you anger. You know what I'm saying? Like these motherfuckers are weirdos. You know what I'm saying? Look, these niggas is out here fighting like motherfucking monkeys. Look, these motherfuckers over here saying the most crazy shit I ever heard in my life. But it's just weirdos. But if we keep feeding ourselves weirdo clips, weirdo clips. But when you go outside, you don't get that. When you go outside, you get love, man. When I go to Kroger, man, there's a nice older lady, man. Love, you know what I'm saying? You get love, man. But the internet will tell you it's about to all start crumbling down. So I really feel like that's important. You know what I'm saying? I think it's dangerous, and I think if we keep going down this path, I think when people say, "Well, it's just the internet, bro," I think the internet is starting to turn into real life. I think it's been starting to turn into real life. And if you if you start basing your outlook on life according to clips, random clips of white people, black people, you miss the beauty of all of this. Because the beauty of all of this is, man, we all here chilling, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful thing. Life is a beautiful thing. So yeah, I think that's for real. Um, he quarter pounder fucked himself with the coffee. I heard, I heard he did. You know, um, I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to get too much in that. All these fools is dumb. All these fools have is dumb words. These fools can't fight shit in real life. Well, I mean, fighting ain't cool neither. You know, fighting is a last resort. You know what I'm saying? Fighting sucks. So, no, nah, you should be able, you shouldn't be wanting to fight. But at the same time, man, I'm gonna say this again. I'm gonna say this again. Like, you know, when everything that you being fed is negative, left and right, it don't make no difference. You know what I'm saying? The left is they feed you horrible shit on the left. Yo, they fucking with the, you know, it is what it is. So, you know, and then they feed you the other shit where, you know, these, you know, the youth is running around mayhem, you know, and then they feed you it's race, 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 race. Um, I don't know how to correct this because to me it seems like it's inevitable at this point. You know, I've been on streams and I'm talking. I look at the chat and I can see bozos in the chat saying wild ass shit. You know what I'm saying? But that's the internet. That's the internet, man. So it boils down to what do you know what's your pedigree? Where's your heart? You know what I'm saying? If you know what I'm saying, if you wanna go with the shenanigans and you think it's fun to troll and go with the shenanigans and all that shit, cool beans, man. I can't stop you. It's the internet. Or you can be the person be like, hey man, this ain't what it is, yo. This ain't what it is. Not that fake ass virtue signaling. Not none of that. You know what I'm saying? But nah, bro, this ain't what it is. It's up to you. You know what I'm saying? The internet is only gonna be good as the people that's on it. You know what I mean? It's like a marriage is only gonna be good as the two people that's in it. You know, so it is what it is, man. You know, when it comes down to gaming and comic books or pop culture or music or politics or whatever. You know, it's encompassing everything. They want to make me not like you. You know what I'm saying? Hell, you make me want to not like you. You know what I'm saying? And it's not that way. It's not that way. That's why I say the internet is horrible. Because if you watch the internet and that's where you're getting your shit from, you're just gonna see the worst. You gonna see the worst from everybody. The internet is where everybody go and be their worst selves. This is where they go to be their worst example of themselves. They got a name, they got an avatar, an anime avatar, some kind of avatar, whatever. Maybe it's a pimp or whatever. I don't know. But they got a avatar that's not them, and they got a name that's not them, and they are able to be the worst version of themselves, the worst version of themselves, and that's never gonna go anywhere. So if that's where you getting your view on society from, if you're getting your view on society from the internet, well, shit, you're getting your view on society from people being the worst versions of themselves. You know, so is it a catch 22? I don't know. I don't know, but I believe in love. I believe in love, yo. You know what I'm saying? I ain't with all that shit. I like friendship. You know what I'm saying? I like friendship. I like intimacy with a woman. You know what I'm saying? I like friendship with a man. You know what I'm saying? Not no homo or whatever, but I like to be able to. I like to talk about movies. I like to talk about video games. I like to talk about. I like to talk about politics, and I like it not to be tainted with racism, division. I I listen to you if you listen to me, or listen to me if I listen to you. How about we just listen to each other? I don't know. I don't know. That's how I feel about it. Straight up. Life is short, man. Like I'm pushing 50. I'm pushing 50. You know, I'm starting to think about it. So I think, man, I got 5 beautiful children. Oh, the Lord is good. The Lord is good, yo. See how good God is. I got 5 beautiful children that if I ain't never did nothing right in my life, nothing. If I ain't never did nothing right in my life, me and their mother had them. All by my ex-wife. If I ain't never did nothing right in my life, I had them. Rich man's a man with a full quiver. And so when you start talking about things and people start saying wild ass shit and you be like, man, you know that's not real. You know that's not real. Why would you say that? Why would you say that? You know that's not true or whatever. Most of those guys are saying that shit, man. They don't know what I'm talking about. That little statement I just said, the best thing I ever did in my life. They don't know nothing about that. They don't know nothing about that. So all they want to do is just shit, watch the bitch burn and clap. You know. So I don't know. I don't know where to tell you to go from here. I don't know where to go from there. I just believe in love, yo. I believe in love, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like you're at the gas station, see a girl, chick her hand. She ain't got no ring on her finger. Say something. Say something. Don't be scared. You know what I'm saying? Say something. You never know. Um, if be personable, man. Be personable, yo. Just don't be scared, man. Go outside and look at the sky. You know, the spring. Big up Caleb Chicken Pants and them that's getting their hands in the dirt, planting plants and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna bear fruit. You know what I mean? Go fishing or something. You know what I'm saying? Go bowling or something. You know what I mean? Call your mother. Mother's Day coming up. I wish I could do something for my mother on Mother's Day. She with the Lord. You know how that go. But, cut out the meanness, man. Cut out the meanness. Watch it. Go to the movies. Oh no. Don't say go to the movies, man. Say something. Say something. You know what I'm saying? Shit. I go outside right now and say something. She ain't got no ring on the finger. Hey, what's up? Just to show you I ain't no punk, man. Say something, man. Man was not meant to be alone. This is in the Bible. This is why Eve was created. Man was not meant to be alone. So, yeah, it's cool. We better with loneliness than women are better with loneliness. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Because that shit is foreign to them. You know what I'm saying? But we're cool with being lonely better than they're cool with being lonely. But at the end of the day, don't none of us want to be lonely. And then don't get too old, because now you gotta think about who the you know, if ain't nobody gonna take care of you, your health start failing. I be starting talking about nursing homes and shit. Shit get real. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Love, man. Love, yo. Love each other. Stop being mean. It ain't worth it. Hurt people like to hurt people. I said it. That's right. I was talking to my, I was talking to my homegirl earlier. We talking about day one. We talking about day one. We talking about day one. Like day one. Like my sister, my little sister, best friend, and we all grew up together, and we were just talking, man, and vibing and telling, saying things, and she was naming people. I was like, oh yeah, 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 yeah. And then, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. And we used to catch the Salvation Army bus. It's got real talk, yo. The Salvation Army on Sundays. The Salvation Army bus would come and pick up children. You know what I'm saying? We would catch it and then go to church. With the Salvation Army and stuff. And so we go that far back. We go that far back. And it was just nice talking to her. It was mad nice talking to her. You know what I mean? Like, don't forget where you came from. Don't forget how you got here. You know, Lord is good. Anthony, DJ ain't got you blocked, man. You wildin', bro. I told her shit. If I do, I don't know how to unblock motherfuckers, man. I don't know how to unblock. Nigga, how you get up here the last time? I don't know, man. How you get up here the last time? Yeah, let's switch account. Hey, look, if you want to walk me through unblocking, fuck it, I'll do it. You know what I'm saying? And this guy that Anthony Romano, there's a certain group that want to say he's like a real bad guy. Now, mind you, I'm a Christian. I believe in God. Anthony, not so much. That's cool. Well, I ain't getting to that. But I said, yo, y'all say y'all saying all this shit like Anthony's this betrayer, this, and I said, yo, he's an honorable man. Throw religion out. Yeah, you can never require somebody to believe in what you believe. You know what I'm saying? But as far as his character, I say, yo, Anthony's a honorable man, and there's nothing nobody can say to make me change my mind. I mean, did he say some crazy things over the 8 fucking years I known him and slipped once or twice? Fuck yeah, me too. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. But he's an honorable guy. He's an honorable man. I trust him. I trust him. He's an honorable guy. And that's more than I can say about you, certain groups out here. That's more I can say about you because you're turning on a nigga in a heartbeat. You're turning for views, clicks, whatever, whatever. I don't know what it is, but man, Ant's an honorable guy. Like for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, and when I say honorable, honorable means that if he says something, that's what he stands behind. If he says something, that honorable dude. You know what I'm saying? If I made him like we call it the extreme super moderator, whatever. He got control of my channel. Why the fuck would I get some white guy from New Jersey, supreme shit over my channel that he could just nuke the bitch if he wanted to? And I trust him. And would never do that. It ain't in him. It ain't in him. And if I had to give somebody the key, I give it to Ant because I trust him. That's my word, yo. Y'all can say what y'all want, but that's how I feel. I trust him. And look, I sometimes when I get mad that everybody got the key to get on his shit, now I can't get on. But then I had to think about it like, well, shit, I ain't on Twitter, I ain't on social media. Well, I'm gonna ask this nigga to do me a favor, and every time he go live, he gotta shoot me some email, whatever. Nah, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? He does his Twitter thing, and I ain't on Twitter. I could change all that by getting on Twitter. I ain't. I just ain't built for social media. So that ain't his fault. You know what I'm saying? I know it ain't personal. You know what I'm saying? It ain't personal. But I tell you what, I trust him. All y'all talking about the dark betrayer and this, and that, and all that. Fuck you. Fuck you. I think Ant's a very honorable guy. TJ's glazing. Oh, TJ's sweeping. Sweep these nuts. Glaze these balls. He's a good guy. You need to try to be more like him. Where we at now? Shit. I'm gonna put the link back in the joint. Mm. Yeah, I know it. I know it, man. I know it. Yeah, shit. Man, I ain't. It's been times I thought about, man, I could just. Me and social media don't mix. It don't mix. I'd rather watch. I'd rather do the watcher, the watcher from the moon. Marvel Comics. I'd rather do the watcher from the moon, or whatever. Ed July dude is Doku man, whatever the fuck that nigga name is. Nah, I don't do good with social media, and I had to eat that. I realized, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't do good with social media. I'll just hover. You know what I'm saying? I'll just hover, but I don't need to be inputting. I fuck around and make an ass out of myself. I'm hard to understand because I'm simply complicated. I'm very hard to stand because I'm simply complicated. So you be like, well, gee, you just said this, and but you said this the other day. When you said this, hey, bro, you know, I I have a, I have a slate of this is the way it should be. Am I doing it? No, but this is the way it should be. So social media put me in a position where I'm gonna hold somebody up to that slate, and then they're gonna be like, "You ain't even standing up to your own slate." You know what I'm saying? And they be absolutely right. So I just be like, "Nah, social media ain't good for me, man. I'm just chill, yo. I'm just chill." The link. Did I put the link up in this bitch? Anybody see the link? Yeah, there you go. There you go. Somebody come in here, man. Holla. Oh, there you go. What's up, baby?
What's up?
Yep.
Can you hear me?
Hello.
Is my mic not working?
I think it's me. I think it's me. Say something.
I'm saying something.
Gotcha. Gotcha. You good?
Okay.
You good now? What's up, dog?
Chilling. I appreciate you, TJ.
No doubt, man. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, man.
Yeah, Even though you got me and Courtney blocked still because you're drunk.
Man, if I knew how to unblock you, I would unblock you. If I felt like taking the time to unblock you, I'll unblock you.
You can do it right
Uh,
now.
right now.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
You see how you have YouTube open on your screen here?
Um, YouTube. Yeah.
You got this music, Curry Close. I like whatever. You got this YouTube video
Cut
here.
close. Cut close.
Oh, is that what it says? I'm sorry. Cut close.
Yeah.
Okay. You see in the top right corner your face?
Yep.
Click on that.
All right. I gotta go. To that. All right. Hey, man, this ain't gonna expose me on some other shit, is it?
No. Nothing personal gonna be shown. Now,
Okay.
you see where it says studio, YouTube Studio?
Yep.
There you go. Click on that.
All right.
I don't know why it's just white. Oh, there you go. All right, go to settings, all the way at the bottom left. Go to community moderation.
No, it's a channel upload permission. Oh, community. There it is. All right, I got you.
All right.
Oh, look! God damn it! Okay.
Now,
Okay.
now scroll down. Not that one. To the next box. Those should be all your moderators.
I think these are all the people that.
No, because you got Wackus there, you got Elasmat. Those are all your moderators. So scroll down a little bit more. No, not yeah. There you go. Those are all your hidden users. All right.
Those
So
people that's blocked.
yeah. So hit the X next to Jack.
Well, let me start with you. Shut up.
Yeah, that's me. Let's get rid of Jack.
Fucking Jack, man.
Jack's good dude. Do it.
All right, man.
I vouch for him.
I'm gonna rap. I'm gonna go rap only because he let me on, and was fair is fair. He let me on this shit, so I can't be a pussy about it.
There you go. Yeah, no worries.
Oh, Courtney.
There's
Damn
Courtney,
right.
and then we got to find Haldia.
Is that Liam? Hold on, that's just shit. I've been blocking everybody. Hold on, is that Liam? Conquest.
Yeah, it's Liam.
Hold on.
All right, let's find Haldir.
Hold on. Matt Bar let me on this shit too. I'm on Black Matt.
Oh, and there was Haldir right there. Haldir, yeah, get rid of Haldir.
Out there. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so TJ Kiss, who the fuck is that? Okay. I don't know. Any of these motherfuckers. Sapphire.
Yeah, you
What
can.
about him?
He's a good dude. I like Sapphire.
All right.
If he fucks around, then you could block him again. But I vouch for him. He's a good dude.
All right. Let's see.
Who else
Was
you
that
got?
the real Gap? Was that the real Gap? Why would I block Gap? That's crazy.
I don't know. You got Black Justice.
Man, fuck him. Yeah, fuck him. Cornbread man.
I don't know Cornbread Man that well. He's never done anything wrong with me.
And Brother Gaius.
Yeah, why you got Brother Gaius?
Just don't be a dick.
Brother Gaius, he's just like a. I don't even say a troll. I wouldn't even call him a troll. He's a weird cat that likes to just like.
Okay.
Fuck around.
All right. So do I need to save it? Hit save.
Hit
done.
save.
The rest of these motherfuckers eat my ass. All right, save.
Yeah, hit save.
Cool beans.
Cool beans. Now you can go back to your video. We're gonna test it out right now. Let's see if I show up in the chat. Yo.
There you go.
All right, but you got to give me my wrench back.
oh shit! I didn't. Okay.
So
how do I do that? The way I did it was on my phone.
Yeah, you got to do it like on YouTube. Like you have to go to your live stream and do it in the chat.
Now, I'm gonna give you more than the wrench, yo. You know how we do. Hold on a second. After this, I gotta take a piss. Hold on a second.
Yeah, your mic is a little low.
Yeah, I don't know what to do about that shit. It is what it is, man. Hold on a second.
All right, well, after you take a piss, maybe I'll see. We'll check a setting. We won't go crazy, but we'll check a setting when you get back.
Where you going, yo? Hey, say yo again. Say yo again. In the chat. All right, bet. Pin message report. How you do this? Hey, remove author. No,
Don't block me again.
No, I gotta hold it. Gotta hold it. Nice. Oh, there we go. Channel activity, go to channel. Add as moderator. There we go. Managing moderator. There you go. All right, cool beans. Got you.
That's right. I got the power, motherfuckers.
Good.
Yep, we good.
All right, let me take a piss. I'll be right back.
All right. How's everybody doing out there? All right, I can switch back to my regular account on my phone now. You know what I'll do? I'll leave a like on this account, and then I'll switch back over to my regular account. And I'll leave a like with that one too. Look at that. We're gaming the system. Hey, there's Haldir. What's up, brother? Link says he's just playing his V drums. Nice, man. Yeah, I gotta. I haven't had time to pick up my guitar. I've been so busy. I did make a playlist. 80s nostalgia. I went down a rabbit hole on YouTube of like 5 power ballads that that you don't know but you should, or something like that, you know. And I just went down, like, it was like that started me off on like this whole thing, and I just wound up listening to like all 80s music for like 3 days, all sorts of stuff, like new wave, hair metal, all that stuff. So I just made a playlist. Richie Dupe says, hurt my left arm pulling the jaws off that Bully XL apart. Damn, those dogs are strong. Whoa, what happened? You got into a tussle with a pit bull? No shit.
Who the fuck got in the tussle with a pit bull?
It's Richie Dupe, he says he hurt his left arm pulling the jaws off that Bully. I'm assuming that means pit bull. Damn, those...
That Bully XL. Yeah. Dog, damn, the dog's strong as fuck, yeah.
On StreamYard. See the settings wheel at the bottom?
You talking to me?
Yeah.
Setting wheels at the bottom? What are you talking about?
On StreamYard.
StreamYards, I'm looking at it. Setting wheels at
It says mute, start, start cam.
Oh, yeah, settings. Yeah.
Hit settings, go to audio. And then tell me what your volume number is.
Hold up. Mike, come on, the mic.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. Mike. You know what? Because I was, you know what? You know why I was fucked up? Because I was fucking with this shit. Because I was fucking with this keyboard I just bought, MP. And I had bought an audio interface, and okay, yeah, so things are thrown off. Yeah. So mic level. I got you. Hold on. Is that better?
Go a little more.
That's better?
That's better.
It's 187, goddamn. I don't know what. Look.
All right, well, yeah.
Whoa. Excuse me. Okay.
I mean, it's not your usual volume, but it's better than what you just were. So yeah.
That's cool. That's better.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, man.
No worries. One day you said you got a new audio interface.
Yeah. I went and bought. I did a spontaneous purchase.
Right.
I went and bought a MPC Key 37 to make beats and shit. I went to the Guitar Center, fucking off. You know what I'm saying? Fucking off on some.
You never leave there empty-handed. Don't matter.
Never, yo. They got me. They got me, yo. I said, yo, this is my word. They got me, right? So I went there looking for because I had an MPC one, but I got rid of it. So I was looking to get another one, but they didn't have it. And then, just they got me. They got me, yo. That's the best way I can describe it.
I walk in there for some guitar picks and walk out with a new pedal or some shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. And look, I didn't even know they had T-shirts and socks. They got like socks with like the Beatles and shit. I was like, oh shit, I get some of these socks for the summertime. But yeah, they got me. Yeah, the Guitar Center got me. They got me.
All right.
So I walked out of that bitch, and I spent leave him $100. You know what I'm saying? I was talking to the dude. I was like, yo, whatever. So let me go outside, smoke a cigarette, make sure I really want to do this. So I went outside, smoked a cigarette. So I started looking at reviews and shit. Do I really want to do this? Do I really go back in? Well, how many days I got to return this? Well, you got so many days, whatever. All right, fuck it, man. Fuck it. Yeah, I did a fuck it.
There you go.
Fuck it, yo.
Hey, if you got the extra money laying around, sometimes you.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
Well, if you can make it work, you know what I mean. If you can okay, you know what? I just won't buy all the groceries I normally buy this month.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I could do without the The extra soft toilet paper, you know.
It wasn't even just the board. Then he got me on a TRS cord. Then which I ended up taking that back because I didn't need it. What else, man? You know, you just can't. Well, you just can't walk the fuck out. It's always gonna be. You gonna always need something else. You know what I'm saying? Something else, whatever. And I was like, well, I said, man, well, I kind of want to live stream because this is my idea. I said I want to get back into making beats, and I want to live stream it. That's why I asked Finn. You know what I'm saying? If you remember when it was a Sunday morning, I was talking to Finn. I was trying to say, man, how do you do what you do? Because I want to get back into making beats, but I want to live stream. I want to document my journey from Rusty to back to Mr. Wilson. Back to Mr. Wilson, you know what I'm saying? So
Right,
I just
right.
want to document the shit, you know what I'm saying? And it's going to be annoying and whatever, but so I did a whole bunch of views. So I still need to get another audio interface if I'm not right, because from my understanding, I gotta have. Never mind. Wait, shit, it's my stream. Yeah, I can't tell you. Fuck that.
Yeah.
So I have to go into the audio interface, the main audio interface. Then I gotta go into the headphone jack. I gotta get a splitter. I gotta buy a whole nother audio interface. Get a splitter. You know what I'm saying? And then split the motherfucker to go into the laptop. That way it won't be. It can be live or do OBS, and for some
Well,
ungodly reason, I feel like OBS is the devil.
no, you
Even though
don't
I
need
don't
a
know.
second audio interface. Um, I mean, we won't go through all of that, right? You know, like I'll walk you. I'll help you set it up. You
Like
should
that.
only need the one, depending on what type you got. You should only need the one, and you know, as long as you have your mic and your instrument channels, you should only need one audio. As long as you have two channels, you should only need one audio interface. It just depends on how you're hooking the keyboard up to.
No, because what I'm going to be sharing is your dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be sharing the actual. It's not. I'm not trying to show live
Yeah, yeah.
footage of it.
So
It's
what
gonna
you
be the
need?
dog.
So
It's gonna be
what?
the dog. Even though I'm
What you need?
doing
Okay, so what you need to do? Which I don't know what DAW you're going to use.
MPC.
Okay, because I use
MPC too.
I use I use Reaper, right? But
Yep.
it's all
Gotcha.
basically the same, right? What you need is um, so MPC should pick up your audio interface as an input, right?
Yeah, it does. It does. Hold on 1 second. I mean, really 1 second. Hold on.
It is better than wasting money on drugs and alcohol.
Like 25 seconds. But yeah. All right, cool beans. All right, what we some up?
So then what you need is a virtual cable. I have a free one. I could email it to you. You just install that.
A virtual. What's a virtual cable?
So it's basically it acts like you know how like if you were gonna take a mixing board and hook it up to an amplifier, right? You would use a cable to get the sound from the mixing board to the amplifier. Well, this is basically the same thing. It's just it's a program that acts as a cable for audio. So you install this virtual cable, and on all your programs like StreamYards or whatever, you pick that as your microphone. And all the sound from your DAW, and then you in the DAW and MPC, you would choose that as your speaker. You choose the cable as your speaker in the DAW, but you choose it as your microphone in StreamYards, and that's how the sound gets there.
Okay. All right, so check me out. I am highly inebriated. You saw how you just walked me through unblocking people and all of that shit, and now you
Yeah,
really
like I said,
we can't do it now.
no, we won't do
Hear
it
me out.
now.
We can't
We
do it
won't.
now.
Yeah,
But
we
me
don't
and you
bore
on
everybody.
on some personal shit. I'm gonna need you to walk me through that shit just like you just did.
Yeah, yeah. No,
You
it's
know?
it's super easy. It's a very small, lightweight program. I just email it to you or email you a link for you to download it, and I have the code, the key. So I'll just give you the key. You put that in, and you get full function, and and then I'll have you set it up uh,
Okay.
through your DAW and through StreamYard, and then any other program other than StreamYard, you would just always choose the cable as your microphone. If you use OBS, you would use the cable as your
Well,
microphone because
if I
it's
stick if I stick with StreamYards, I don't want to use OBS. If I stick with StreamYards, because I see Finn do it, I see you do it, so I want to stick with StreamYards because I'm comfortable with that. You know, I'm comfortable with this.
right.
So with one audio interface and hold on a second, and and a laptop. You telling me you know you can shoot me a virtual cable whatever and we can work this shit out.
Yeah.
I bet. Okay.
What audio interface did you get? Do you mind me asking?
Vote, vote, vote one. Do I need to get one with two inputs? I got the one with one output. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
you might need to return and get the two inputs. If you can still return it, Volt One audio. Let me take a look at it. Interface. Okay, here we go. Universal Audio Volt One USB recording. It's like black with a silver.
Yeah,
Yeah, and it says Volt,
yeah,
but the O is like it looks like a backwards C.
yeah, yep. And it came with like Ableton and all of those other stuff, but I'm not using Ableton and all those other. I'm just using the MPC
Yeah,
because
if they make one that's got two
yeah,
interfaces,
they got one. They got one. They got two, but it costs like $50 more. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. So
yeah,
take that shit back and get the other joint.
yeah. Yeah, because you're gonna need one for your microphone, one input, and then whatever you're using to make beats with, whatever keyboard or drum machine or something like that, whatever
Right.
anything. Yeah, you're gonna need two inputs,
Okay. Bet.
and then you put those going through to your DAW, and then from your DAW, you take that virtual cable, and then you just wherever you need audio, like wherever you're gonna want the sound to come out, it'll come from your DAW. You just use the cable.
It's a
It
it took me
shows up
back.
as a microphone, like you know what I mean. It shows up as a microphone to choose from. Yeah,
It took me back. It took me back to my MIDI days. Like I taught myself MIDI. You know, there's college courses for MIDI. You know, there's college courses for Pro Tools and all that.
yeah,
When I first bought my first I first bought my first MPC 2000 XL back in like 2000 or something, maybe 99 or whatever. That's when the shit came with it. That's when shit used to come with a manual. You know what I'm saying? It used to come with a manual. And I sat there with you know, over about maybe a month, a bottle of Hennessy and a lot of pack of Newports. You know what I'm saying? And I, through trial and error, figured out MIDI. I figured out MIDI, which is, if people don't know, MIDI is hard because I went and bought a Korg Triton. MIDI is hard to understand because what you're doing is you're sending signals to another channel to this instrument to play something the way you want to play it. Then you want to play with effects and all. Anyway, whatever. All right. So what I'm saying is, I went and got this shit and was trying to set it up. Took me back to those days where it took me like 2 days. I was just trial and error, giving up. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. I give up. Start doing something else. Whatever. Then next morning come back. All right, TJ. You can figure this shit out. You can figure this shit out. But okay. I didn't figure it out.
share my screen real quick.
Okay. Let's add this. Add the stage.
Yeah, I think that's the terminology now.
Yeah. I'm hitting it. I ain't doing that. Maybe I'm gonna get rid of. Hold on. Stop sharing that bullshit.
That's
Hold
what.
on.
Yeah, StreamYard's got stupid like that. There you go.
Okay.
So this is my DAW. Right? I use Reaper, and
Okay.
if I go to preferences, oh, it popped up over here. There we go. So I have my audio interface as my input, and then this virtual cable as my output, like as my speakers. So all my audio that's playing through here is going into that virtual cable, right?
And the virtual cable is it's not a real cable. It's something that you the computer is.
It's a
You,
program, but they call it a
yeah,
virtual cable because it acts
yeah,
like
yeah. You
a
trick the computer.
yeah. So when I go into StreamYards and I go into settings and I go into mic settings, and you can choose what microphone you want to use, whether it be your directive. You can choose your audio interface, or you could choose the cable, and the cable will pull the sound from your DAW. So that's what I have going on now. Let me see if I can show that.
And you don't have and your latency. It's not a lot of latency because I had it where I didn't get any sound. You can see me hitting the buttons, but the sound won't come through. So when you do it this way, there's no latency because Finn somehow got it where there's no latency.
I
To
mean,
where
there's
it's minimum.
very minute latency.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
Like like if I was to play a YouTube video, like a karaoke YouTube video, and then just sing, I would be a hair behind because the audio obviously I
Yeah,
have a
I'm looking at the meters on your voice right now. It is what it is. So your whole shit is running through this. Your
yeah. So
whole
I actually have a mixing board that runs into an audio interface that then connects to Reaper. So I have a little bit more of a delay than most people because I'm running through technically two audio interfaces.
I don't
Because
see a delay. I don't see a delay. Seems like it's pretty spot on.
yeah, I mean it's minute, but um, like I said, because I do the mixing board so that um, because with audio interfaces you kind of get like a mono sound, and I want stereo. So I put the guitar and the microphone through the mixing board, and then I run a left right into channel 1 and channel 2 of the audio interface, which then gives me a stereo sound going into the DAW program. That's why you see two tracks up there, left and right. These are my left
Right.
and right, audio. And then
Okay.
yeah, so
Okay. I see the top one is the guitar and the bottom one is
a microphone. That's for when I'm doing recording. I'll record the guitar. It's just so I know that when I'm recording, which track is the guitar, which track is the microphone. I can name them too, but it's nice to have the icon. But right now, they're both, because we're streaming, they're acting as a left and right. So that's basically what's going on there.
and all you have is you got a computer, you got an amp, but you have a mixing board too.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I have an 8-track mixing board,
And you got and one audio interface,
one dual channel audio interface. Yeah.
dual channel. Okay. So I gotta get the. I got you. So I gotta take that shit back and get the dual channel. Got
Yep.
you. Okay. All
And
right.
then I'm just going to share my screen one more time. I'm going to stop sharing that, and I'm just going to share this screen, which is my main screen. All right. So when I come here, can you see my audio settings?
Yeah. Default mic.
Actually, my mic isn't doing the right thing. So I come over here. I come to the. Now I probably should be
You sound
my
better.
yeah. My
You
audio should be
sound.
better now.
Yeah. You sound better.
Yeah. So you just use the cable. So like in the DAW, the virtual cable was the speaker, but in StreamYards, the virtual cable is the microphone. Does that make sense? It's like
Yeah. Yeah. It does. It does.
think of it as like connecting jumper cables to a battery, right? But instead of doing red to red and black to black, you're crossing the wires. You're going black to red. So you're going speaker to mic is basically what you're doing.
Okay. So and everybody that looked up. it always go to like that. So in the end, are we going to be tricking this motherfucker to do it, or is this what it's
No,
supposed
it's
to be?
exactly how it's supposed to work. Yeah, because like you got to think about it. Like you're asking two different softwares to communicate that don't have a way of communicating. So the virtual cable just acts as the communication link. That's basically what it is.
Okay. When are you when are you off? Like you
Of
free?
work,
You
I'm
got
off.
when
I'm
you
off today, and I'm off all day tomorrow.
all day tomorrow. Shit, I'm off all day tomorrow. Okay,
And then I'm
so
working all day Saturday, and then Sunday I'm having lunch with my mother. But then I should be free in the evening.
okay, well, I'm gonna shoot you an email. What I do is tomorrow morning I go and get the dual channel joint. I'm gonna hit you up first. Hit you up first to see if he cool. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Everything's cool. Anything can happen. Shit, you might not even feel like doing it. It is what it is. But if I hit you up and you're like, yo, all right, teacher, I'll walk you through this. I'm gonna go and take that shit back to the Guitar Center, get the two channel joint, and you walk me through the shit.
yeah. No problem. I got no problem doing that.
Okay. So I'm thinking, okay, so get the dual channel.
Are you using the audio interface right now?
Nah, nah. I'm
But you
straight
tried
laptop.
you tried hooking it up.
Yeah. I tried, bro. I spent 2 days. I got close. I got close,
That
but
that's probably why your audio levels got all messed up. Because
yeah.
when you hook up a new audio device, it like resets everything.
Yeah, it
So
reset everything. It was like, well, which when you gonna choose whatever this and that or whatever. So I disconnected the laptop from all that because the NPC is a standalone. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going straight headphones MPC, and I disconnected the laptop. Even though the laptop is cool with the DAW, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's a lot. It's a lot. Shit. What? Shit. Well, I can talk to you about it here. I'm acting like I'm on somebody else's show. Okay, so look. Um, I'm gonna smoke a cigarette. Um, okay. So there's a cable that comes with the keyboard. All right. So the keyboard has the software called MPC 2. Actually, it's three, but I don't want to upgrade to the three because I heard three sucks, and everybody upgraded to the three. They was like, yo, I'm trying to get back to the two, so I keep it on two. All right. So, but there's a cord that goes from the board to the laptop. When you register, when you buy the keyboard, you register it and all of that stuff. Register, get the license for it and all of that. It will automatically give you the software, the DAW. The DAW is the exact same shit that's on the board. You know what I'm saying? The board has the same DAW, but if you it's well, if you can either do the shit with a keyboard or you can do it standalone. All right, boom.
right,
All right. So um, I
yeah.
without what you about to say?
Is I'm not familiar with MPC. Is it like a recording soft? Can you record on it?
Yeah, hell yeah, do everything.
Okay, because that's what you need to be able to do. It needs to be able to act as a recording. Because like Reaper is technically a recording software, right? So what you have to do is you have to turn like the monitor, quote unquote monitor on, so that like if you were listening through speakers, you would hear you would hear yourself through the speakers, right?
Hmm.
Um, and that's basically what pushes the audio through the system, and that's what as long as that program has the ability to do that, then you're good to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see, let me see if I can pull up this and show you. I'm gonna show you the dog. I think I could do that without fucking this shit up. I could just show you the dog because the same dog is the same shit that's in the MP. It's just hold on a
Right.
second.
Well, the thing is, if you get the dual audio, the dual channel audio interface, you don't even need to hook the keyboard to directly to the laptop. You just put it right into the audio interface.
I don't know how to do it. Hold on one second. I'm trying to show you the dog, but it's going to Google. Hold on. It's going to Google low key. This week, whatever. I had a shortcut on my Main screen. I'm not. I'm very uncomputer literate. I'm computer degenerate. To be honest with you, I don't, you know what I'm
Right.
saying. Hold on a second. It's so string y'all's age. What's the shortcut? No.
Hey, J Dollars in the chat.
Yeah, I
And
seen. I seen.
Katie. What's up?
What up? What up, J Dollar? Um,
Which
how do
Katie
I
is
get?
that?
How do I get to the main joint?
Oh, that's Katie. I know what Katie
Okay,
is.
there we go. There we go. All right. I'm gonna just show you the door
Okay.
real quick. It's the same joint that's on. You know what I'm saying? It's the same program.
Gotcha.
See, please select the output device. You currently have an output device. All right, whatever. Okay. All right. So, okay. Skip all that. It don't make no difference. All right. So, what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna minimize that. Go back to what the fuck was the what the fuck was okay this okay okay studio stream y'all studio okay. All right. Here we go. Present
Yeah,
share
I figured it out,
screen.
Katie. I'm sorry. There's so many Katies now.
Uh, New tab.
No, you want to do the entire show,
It still
share
ain't
the
show.
entire. You want to share the
It still
entire
ain't.
screen.
Entire screen.
Yeah.
It still ain't showing it, yo. It's not. Fuck. Hold on. Where's the? See, there's something.
StreamYard fucked some shit up. And they gave you like extra steps now to share screens.
Nah, but the joint I just opened, I had opened the NPC shit, and it ain't. It's not a tab anymore. You know what I'm saying? It should be a tab. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Okay.
No, it's a standalone program, so you just want to share a window, if anything.
Okay. There we go. That's that. I'm gonna leave it up. Stream yours. Okay. Here we go. Okay. See, it won't let me do it. It won't let me do it. It won't let me do it. It's not. It won't. How did I do that shit, though? I did it. I just didn't have any sound coming through. Nah, it's not gonna let me do it. And I'm nice, so I don't want to waste your time because I'm nice as fuck. But yeah, but it's not letting me. It's
What
not.
kind of keyboard did you get?
The MPC key 37.
By
There you go.
Akai? Is it
Yep.
red?
Yep. Yep.
Okay. $899, motherfucker. Yeah, let me take a look at this. Okay. It's over here on Amazon. What kind of output does it have? Here we go. That's what I want to see. Uh, oh yeah. So you
What up,
just
Chuck?
you.
Ready? What Chuck? Ready? Oh, I'm
Oh,
sorry.
what's
Go
up?
ahead.
What's going on, Chuck? Yeah. So what you do is when you get the dual audio interface, that you said you already took the XLR cable back.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Get it again. Get the XLR cable.
Because the dude told me I needed it. The XLR cable is a quarter inch. It's quarter inch joint, and then it's the other shit that you plug in. Is that the XLR cable? You said
Yeah,
two
yeah. Right. Yeah. You can no. You could just do.
because I got around it with a regular um 2-to-1 quarter inch, and I just went to Best Buy and bought the adapter. But um, hold on. First of all, hey, if you don't mind showing your screen, can you type in the XLR cable and make sure I got the right shit in my mind? Because if you don't mind, I'll share your screen.
Yeah.
Because we keep
Actually,
getting to it. I think we
yeah.
born everybody. Yeah, three prongs. Yeah, yeah. The XLR is three prongs in one. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you don't. You want to. I'm gonna tell you right now what you're gonna need. You're gonna need. That's MIDI out, MIDI in.
Ain't no MIDI. I ain't doing no MIDI, bro. I'm done with MIDI.
No, I know. I'm looking at the specs on the back of the keyboard right now. I got a picture of it on my computer.
Okay.
But what's that? TRS CV gate jacks. Okay.
Hey,
Headphone out.
can I go smoke a cigarette while you help me out? I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll be right back. Thanks, dog.
Oh.
Thanks, dog. I fought with you, Ant. I fought with you. I'll be right back.
No worries, no worries. All right, so he's gonna need. All right, he's gonna need a very exotic cable. He's going to need um, a dual quarter. On one side, he needs 2/4 inch inputs, and then on the other side, either a single 1/4 inch or an XLR, one or the other. Uh, Link probably is the only one that understands what I mean, but basically his out, if it's not a MIDI out, it's either headphones. Well, you probably go out the headphone jack and just do a single to single. But his main out is a left and a right. So yeah, that's why I would just get that cable. This way he can keep the headphone jack free if he needs to. Right, because that's 1/4 inch. So he needs 2/4 inch to 1/4 inch. I'm trying to see. The audio interface uses 1 in, 2 out, USB-C audio interface. Eligible, convenient, blah, 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 blah. Where are the specs? Here we go. Analog outputs, analog inputs, 1/4 inch. So he needs a dual 1/4 inch to a single 1/4 inch. He doesn't even need the XLR. Fuck that. What's the difference in price? Guitar, he's going to Guitar Center, he said, right? GuitarCenter.com. Dual 1/4 inch. Allow opposite side. Dual 1/4 inch to XLR. Now I want to get dual 1/4 inch to XLR cable. Why is it showing me PA systems? This stream is proof people will watch anything if they're born enough. They're learning stuff. Cables. What would you call that? A Y? Link, help me out here. Would you call that a Y? Huh. XLR 1/4 inch. Speaker cables, lighting cables, MIDI cables, instrument cables, 318. Fuck you. Alright. Why? Damn it. Oh, you're a fucking asshole, Chuck. Dual 1/4 inch to single 1/4 inch. So he's going to need on one end 2/4 inch, and then on the other end a single 1/4 inch. I just don't remember what that's exactly called, because I can't tell him that. I gotta like send him like a link so he could show the guy at the store. So I'm looking on Guitar Center's website, and I don't know what to type in the search bar. Like dual 1/4 inch to single 1/4 inch, or a Y 1/4 inch, like a Y cable. I don't remember what it's fucking called. Because on his keyboard, his main out is a left and right. So he needs 2 on one end and then 1 to get into the audio interface on the other. Huh. Sounds like a job for Finn. Put out the stank signal. What is the cable with...
What you come up with? Talk to me, dog.
So you need a cable, right? On one side, it's 1/4 inch, and on the other side, it splits to 2/4 inch. Does that make sense?
On one side is 1/4 inch.
And then the other side, it's 2/4 inch.
Hey, can you pull up the back of it? Because I don't want to pick the laptop up and move it over there because I moved it over here.
Yeah,
If you don't
yeah.
mind, I'll show you a screen if you just show the back of it. If you don't mind.
Present, share screen. Here we go.
Just give me. Oh man, there we go. God damn it, Ant. Okay, here we go. That's it. That's it right there.
Okay, so you see here where it says, if it would stop moving, it says main. This is your main out right here.
Right.
You need a left and right. So on one side of the cable, you need, it has to have 2 of the 2/4 inch that go into one cable, and then on the other end of the cable, just 1/4 inch to go into the audio interface.
Yeah, I know that. I know how to hook it up to the fucking interface, dog. That ain't.
Oh, do you have that cable? I can't remember what that kind of cable's called, and I'm like trying to find it so I can tell you what to tell the guy. But yeah, so it looks like a Y. What the hell measurement is two? No, two separate quarter-inch plugs is what he needs. So on one, I wish I could find a picture of it. What is the cable with 2/4-inch
I think I already got that cable though.
inputs?
The task at hand is I want to be able to stream me going from trash to greatness,
Right.
rusty to knocking off the rust, getting back to where I used to be. That's the task at hand. I want to stream it. You know what I'm saying?
All right. We're getting there. We're getting close.
I like that.
It's called a Y cable. That's what I thought it was called. Why does Guitar Center not have that listed as a Y cable? All right, hold on. You're not gonna spend.
I love you, man. I love you, man. Thank you, man. What up, Katie?
Yeah, let me go to images.
Look, yo, this is some gearhead shit going on over here.
Quarter-inch Y cable.
You know what I'm saying? This is not gonna be entertaining. Yo, this some gearhead shit going over here. My man is doing me a solid.
Okay. So this is what for those in the audience. Yeah. This is what he needs. Share this tab instead. So this is a Y cable. It's got 2/4-inch on one side and 1/4-inch on the
I
other.
already got that.
You got that. All right. So we're covered on that. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. Well, actually,
So-
I don't have that one. I got one that goes to like to the 1/3 joint, but I got the adapter that turns it right back to. Yeah, I got
Yeah,
that. Basically, I got that.
So you have the 2/4-inch to 3.5,
Yeah, I got that.
and then with the 1/4-inch adapter to put on the 3.5 to make it bigger.
Yep, I got that.
Yeah. So you're covered on that. All right. So then we just need to get you the dual audio interface, and then I can walk you through hooking it up with the program that I have. Like I said, I'll send you a copy of the program with the key.
Okay, so
Because
I'm gonna email you tomorrow morning, and
Yeah.
I know you're a busy man, and I know it's busy season. You know, with work and all of that. I want to say something about that too. This before a lot of people will say he's just a bartender. Um, this just the bartender is a self-publisher, a homeowner, and doing what he's doing right now. So that just the bartender shit.
it's like the worst way to try to get like an ad hominem because the biggest offender of that is Matt Barr, who was a bartender. So we sat on many a stream for many an hour comparing bartending stories. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. So, all right. So I digress. But I'm saying I know you're busy. I know it's busy season for you, and it's it is what it is. So I'm gonna shoot you an email in the morning. If
yeah.
you got time, hit me up. Whatever. Be like, all right. Whatever. I'm gonna rent a guitar center and get a joint. Shit, I'm gonna go and get it anyway. But
Yeah, get it anyway. The only thing I have to do, because tomorrow, like, I got all my outside yard work done today. The only thing I was planning on doing tomorrow was running the Lowe's, because we're gonna go from tech shit to like plumbing shit. But those two bolts that hold your toilet to the floor.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, one like got rusted and snapped, so now my toilet's wobbly.
Okay.
So I was just gonna go to Lowe's and pick up like a couple of the replacement.
You know how this ends, right? You know it's not gonna be that simple. But I hope Lord knows I'm gonna be that simple. It's just whenever somehow it's just never the first time going to Lowe's. You gotta go to Lowe's 3 times. But fair enough.
I already looked this up. Right,
Okay,
I already
okay.
I looked up what could possibly go wrong once you take the toilet off and move it, like what you're gonna find, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna replace everything. I'm gonna replace the bolts. I'm gonna replace the flange, and I'm gonna replace the wax ring. This
Like
way,
that.
I don't have to go back. I'm just gonna buy it all, bring it back,
Like that.
replace it all, and good to go. That's how it's
That's how
gonna go.
it starts with a boat. Might as well get it all. Might as well do it all already off the rip. I like that ad. I like that ad. Straight up. Because that's exactly how I can start with a boat. But all I gotta do is replace a boat. Shit, by the time you move that boat, damn, that's fucked up. Then that's fucked up. Then
Yeah,
that's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah.
yeah, because like to replace the bolt, you got to remove the whole toilet anyway. So if I'm gonna remove everything, I might as well just have all the parts there. So in case something is, and I'm like, at first I said I'll just get them in case something's wrong, and then if I don't need to replace
You
anything,
can always take it back.
I'll either take it back or just stick it in the toolbox till something breaks, you know.
That's right.
And then I'm like, you know what? Well, fuck it. I've been here 13 years, and who knows how long that toilet's been installed since, right? Oh no, 15 years. I'm here 15 years. So I probably need everything in there. Probably could use to get changed. The flange, the wax ring, the bolts, everything.
Hey,
So
hey, this is how it go. Hey, this is how I seen my daddy do it. Probably how you seen your daddy do it, or your uncles or whatever. It's like they do it with cars, anything, whatever. If you're gonna do it, you might as well do it. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna
right.
do it, you might as well. You don't need to half step it. If you gonna open the bitch, you might as well go ahead on.
Yeah, if you're gonna take the parts off, you might as well. Yeah,
You might as
exactly.
well do it. Yeah.
Fuck you, Chuck. I see that. Dark Gift is the AOC of CG. Fuck you.
Yeah, man. Hey, oh, Katie, we cool, man. Like I said, I want to apologize to you. I was on one night, you know what I'm saying, but you know how we do. I didn't mean to come over there with that rah-rah shit. I be getting emotional and stuff, but thank you for having me. For real, for real. Fuck them that don't understand it, but thank you for having me. I really do appreciate that. I think we got a nice rapport of we could agree to disagree, and I like that shit. I like that shit. You do your thing, girl.
But yeah, cause fucking what you call it? Yeah, I mean back in like my younger days, like money would be an issue, right? Like so, like my one buddy Klaus, I actually had a friend named Klaus, and I mean I guess I still do. I just haven't really talked to him much over the years as we got older, but he's a mechanic, So like he was the guy. Like if anything was wrong with the car, I'd shoot over there with a fucking eighth of weed and a 6-pack,
Yeah, he's
and
good.
the,
He's
and the
good.
and the parts, and I just sit there and get drunk and high with him while he fixed my car,
He's good.
and he'd always be like, "All right, this is what's wrong with the car. Okay, now I can fix it, or I can rig it. What do you got the money for?"
Hmm.
Well, how much is it to cost to fix it? It's gonna be like $200 in parts, and this, that, and the other thing. How much is it to rig it? Well, you still need a couple of parts, but it'll only run you about 85. All right, let's rig it. So
Yeah, right. Listen, a lot of these young people in this chat, they don't even know what popping the clutch mean. I'm gonna tell you what. Listen, if you got a stick shift, so you got a car that's a stick shift. This is back in the day, five, stick shift, first,
yeah,
second, third, fourth, fifth, reverse, right? If you got a dead battery, you can pop the clutch, and popping the and popping the clutch is if you get
just
the
go
car.
watch Karate Kid.
Was it in the Karate Kid? Did they pop the clutch in the
Remember?
Karate Kid?
Yeah, remember he went to take Allie on the date, and then the car wouldn't start. His mom's car wouldn't start, so him and the mom pushed the car while Allie pops the clutch.
I didn't know that. Hey, listen, I forgot. I spent the summer popping the clutch, dog. Like, yo, we used to go to the mall, whatever. The boys just get out, we push it, pop the clutch. Hey, yo, and all that being said, my hand to God today, I seen a fucking DeLorean in the wild. A DeLorean. I seen a real live DeLorean in the wild on
Oh
Interstate.
yeah,
A DeLorean. You know how rare that is? I seen a fucking DeLorean today. Yeah, man.
Here we
Yeah.
go. Hold on. Ready?
Oh,
We don't
okay.
have to.
You about to pop that clutch.
Wait,
I
wait,
swear,
wait.
I had a whole summer popping the clutch. We was broke, nigga.
Hi, I'm Allie.
Hey, Allie. Call me Lucille.
Okay.
That's a beautiful house you have.
Oh, thanks.
Hey, do anything, yo. I swear for cheese, man.
Yeah.
You don't know about popping that clutch.
Can you drive a stick?
Yeah.
Good. Put it to second. Let it roll. When I say pop it, pop it.
Pop it. Okay.
You son of a bitch.
Don't worry, it's all under control.
It's all good. It's all
Yes,
good.
yes.
I'm in the mall parking lot. Yo,
Happens
it's all
all
good.
the time. Okay, Russo.
Once you pop, you gotta ready catch up with it.
Pop it.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, pop it. And it's true. It works. It works. DG's about to tell us a siphoning gas story. I've got like 5 siphoning gas stories. We stole a tire once.
You told me about it.
The whole tire.
With the hubcap. With the shitty hubcap or something, right? It's like something with the hubcap. Am I wilding?
Yeah. So, yeah, we were on our way to a bonfire woods party, and I got a flat, and I didn't have a spare because my spare was flat. You know, the donut was flat, and my buddy Matt goes, "I know where there's another '84 Dodge," and I was like, "Where?" He's like, "Over at the Thatcher's house." I'm like, "They have an '84 Dodge?" And like, these are guys that we knew. This was the worst part about it, was like we knew them. And he was like, yeah. He's like, don't worry. We'll go we'll take the tire, we'll go to the party, and we'll bring it back. That was the plan, right? Like, this is what our 18-year-old minds came up with. So like, all right. So we like literally like fucking army crawl across the line. Now they lived on a major highway too. So it wasn't even like getting caught by them, but like cops were up and down this highway all the time. And so we're army crawling across the lawn with a fucking jack and a fucking milk crate. And we're fucking trying to get the lug nuts off, right? Fucking got all 3 lug nuts off. Get to the 4th lug nut. Fucking thing snaps right off. So it's like, we can't bring it back now. Might as well just keep the tire. So we yank the tire off, throw it up underneath on the milk crate, fucking haul ass down the highway to the next side street where we parked. Our friend's truck was parked. Throw the tire in, jump in the back of the pickup, and fucking take off down the road. Get back to my car, take my tire off, put that tire on using my lug nuts. And then because we snapped the lug nut rod, we decided not to bring the tire back. Fast forward like 3 weeks later, I'm back in town because I was in Philly going to school at the time. Back in town, and one of our friends was still in high school, and we go to pick him up at marching band practice, and I pull up. Now the only difference on this car was the hubcaps. So I had my 3 original hubcaps, and then the one tire with the other hubcap, which I should have just replaced the hubcap.
And he found you. You stole it from found you. No, I remember this.
Well, one of them was the drum instructor. One of the brothers was the drum instructor for the marching bands. So he was there, and he goes, "You fucking cocksuckers!" As we're like pulling out of the parking lot, he's running behind us, screaming at us. And I didn't see or talk to him for years. It must have been a good 10 years later I ran into him, and like it was all cool then because we're older at that point.
Imagine him. He done walked outside. His shit gone. And then he see the motherfucker that did it. You motherfucker. Yeah, that's the greatest story ever. You motherfucker. Yeah, man.
Oh shit. But like that was like just the fact that in our head we were like, we're just gonna borrow the tire. We'll bring it back.
Yeah, man.
We'll bring it back because we had so many people, we couldn't fit them all in like the cars that we had. We needed my car to get to this party. God damn it. And we were going to the party. Now, what we should have done was knocked on the door and invited them to the party and then borrowed the tire.
If that man could have got close to you, what do you think he would have did to you?
He would have fucking beat my ass.
You damn right. I mean, not saying he would have beat your ass like he's better man than you, but just the fact I can imagine him coming out, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? When you
No,
see
he would have beat my ass because my heart wouldn't have been in it. You know what I mean? Like I would have known I was wrong. You know, I would have swung back, but like,
man,
yeah.
I get that too. My bad.
I got you. Free shot. Go ahead. You know, like,
You got me. You know, you got me. You got me. Shit, I ain't shit. You got me. You got me. I ain't shit.
yeah, needless to say, I never went back to another marching band practice while he was still the drum instructor. So.
Yeah, that story is hilarious, man. Because what's the chances? What's the chances of him seeing you and then being like, "This motherfucker took my." What's the chances of that? That's hilarious. Yeah.
Like that's the only reason why I could think of him running after the car yelling "You cocksucker" is that he noticed. Like he had like that's. There's no other reason for him to be yelling that because up until that point we were cool. You know what I mean? So there's no other reason. Like so, I knew automatically he saw the because like that was the minute I saw him. I'm standing in the parking lot. We're all bullshitting. We're smoking a cigarette, whatever, getting ready to leave. And I see him, and all of a sudden in my head, I went, "Oh shit, the hubcap!" Because I remember thinking to myself, "I got to change that hubcap. I got to change that hubcap." And I'm like, I like he's walking towards like kind of where we are, and I'm like, "Yo, guys, let's go. We gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go."
Fuck that shit. I remember you showed me a picture of the car. But you ain't show me a picture. You ain't show me an actual picture of the car. But you showed me a picture of the car. It was like 1983 Dirty New York. What was it? Chrysler? Goddamn it! What the fuck?
It was an '84 Dodge 600. That was my very first car. Yeah.
Yo, I can't. Yo, you showed the picture. You're like, no, this is what it was right there. Yeah, yeah. Hey, look, you couldn't tell me you want shit. You want the shit. Hot boxer, your boys in there, hot boxer. Them was your wheels, dog. They were your wheels.
Yeah, man, that was dude. It was my. It was. I got that car for like $600 off of my girlfriend's father's friend, and I ran that car into the ground. Like, I mean, like literally, like it blew up in a Taco Bell parking lot, like exploded. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you know, I can one up you, but you know, just story wise. But let me tell you something, man. I get tired of one upping people. You know,
Yeah.
we talk about shit. But teacher always trying to one up somebody. No, it's man. I can dig it, bro.
I don't consider it one upping when you're just telling stories that are relatable to each other. You know what I mean?
Man,
It's the attitude. One upping is an attitude. You know what I mean? Like one-upping is like, well, you did, well, that's nothing compared to what I did. You know what I mean? Like when you say stuff like that, then you're one-upping. But if you're like, oh shit, that reminds me of a time, blah blah blah, you know what I mean? You're just relating stories. Here, share my screen.
okay.
So that was the car. Now my car. No, but people go, what color is, like, I would talk about it, like, what color is your car? I'd be like, oh, it's a two-tone, because my car was all white, right? But you see this color gray? The trunk and the right rear fender was this color gray.
Tell me you ain't love her, though. Tell me you ain't love her.
I love the car. I still have I still have the horn plate for the steering wheel. Of that car hanging in my bedroom right now.
That's what's up. Damn.
Because what?
You say you still got the horn?
The horn plate. Okay. Let me see if there's a picture of the steering wheel.
Ain't nothing like your first whip, dog. Ain't nothing like your first whip.
That's not what my steering wheel looked like. Hold on. No, that's not what mine looked like. Mine had the big Chrysler logo. Yeah, so like I said, my car like literally blew up in a Taco Bell parking lot, and the horn plate blew off it blew off the steering wheel and out the rear windshield. and it was the only thing that survived. It was the horn plate, so I kept it, and
A man's
it's
whip.
hung.
A man's whip, especially his
There it
first.
is. There it is. So picture this, but like in gray. That's what's this right here. This whole plate is hanging on my bedroom wall right now.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope. Damn, that's dope, yo. You got the original shit from your baby.
Uh huh.
That's dope. I wish I had some from the Black Act. From the boy, I got some memories in the Black Act. I used to call it the Black Act. You know what I'm saying? It's a Honda Accord. It's called the Black Act. Yeah, man.
Oh, this car. I just called her the bitch because she was a bitch. But when I needed her the most, she came in handy.
All day. Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
I didn't call her the. I called her my bitch. I go, that's my bitch, because she would always be like, breaking down, doing this, doing that. But then like when I needed this little 4-cylinder ship box to move, this 4-cylinder ship box would fucking move.
Ooh, bro, never got an oil change. You know, Hondas back in the day used to run forever. Never got, nigga, I didn't even know what the oil change was. Oil change? What the fuck? Gas,
Yeah.
nigga.
This car
I
never
put
had an oil
gas in there. We
change.
go. We
Yeah.
out. Gas is like 99 cents. We going to the beach. Gas, whatever. 99 cents a gallon. Yo, there's for all you guys that don't, well, I'm pretty sure y'all know. There's a special bond between a man and his first whip. His whip. Not his mama car that he's borrowing. Not the family car, whatever, not whatever. His shit, his first car. There's a special bond.
I might try to find one of these and buy it just for the fuck of it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. You already got the steering wheel in the wall. I'm jealous on that one alone. I'm jealous on that, man.
Yeah, that's the girl right there. Look at that.
It, pretty.
It was like the poor man's version of the LeBaron at the time. Dodge and Chrysler.
Look at the gills right there by the front wheel.
Yeah.
Gills. Yeah. Yeah, man. There's something about it, dog. That's your bitch. That's my bitch.
It's funny because like those were like kind of what my hubcaps look like, and that's what the other guy's hubcaps look like. So, so I had like this. One of these, it was the passenger tire, but I had one of these hubcaps over here on the passenger tire, and then the rest. Oh no, not that. And then the rest were these, and like yeah.
Shit. Hey, look, for real. At the time, yo, she was kind of clean. She had the white walls. She had the white walls on her.
It was all white. It was like
No, I'm talking about the tire. I'm talking about the tires. She had the white.
Oh yeah, the white walls, yeah. Yeah. They all have the white walls, yeah.
She won't drop. Please tell me she won't drop top.
No.
Okay.
She was a hard top. Yeah, no convertible for me. They did make them in convertibles though, like here.
Yeah.
But
Push.
I didn't have the convertible.
Pushing. Pushing. Yeah, Pearl. Hey, yo, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Can't tell me nothing.
I gotta take a leak. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I'm right with you. Honda Accord for like $300. My mom's had bought it off of it was an '87 hatchback joint with the flip up lights. Um, my mom's paid like $300 from this lady at a flower shop, man. That my mom used to work at. I guess it was fortunate, and she was just trying to get rid of it. She was just trying to get rid of the car. So it just so happened I got my license or whatever, and I remember I got it painted black for Christmas. This is when my daddy stopped buying me shit for Christmas. He want no more clothes, want no more nothing. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. So I was at working age when you go to work. Once you my dad was once you able to go to work, more no more buying you no more school clothes, more no more whatever. You gonna get one gift on Christmas like everybody else get. Ain't no more little boy shit. You know what I'm saying?
In case you thought I was shitting you,
Yeah. So
here's the horn
I
plate.
I got my car painted Earl Shah, cheap ass Earl Shah paint job. I remember I had to let the shit cure or whatever. Boom, 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 whatever. All right. So that was my bitch. I put the house speakers in the back. You know what I'm saying? We used to hook up. Nigga, I learned how to hook up. Nigga, I can hook up a car stereo for real, for real. Like,
Oh,
from
I learned everything I needed to really
the
learn
amp,
on this car.
the amp. I'm talking about running that shit from the battery, from the fucking battery, the amp from the battery, running that shit all the way through, running the cables to the joint, to the amp, to the speakers. Boom, whatever, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I got the house speakers in the trunk. Then eventually I got some whatever. Go in the military. I'm gone. I passed down my baby girl to my little sister. She raped her. She raped her.
Oh
Fuck,
no.
burnt the clutch out. Burnt the clutch out. Just did it dirty. She did it dirty. She did it dirty. Hey yo, my boys come, man. Your sister got your car, man. But it was what it was. At that time, once I went in the military, I bought a brand new
Oh,
Honda, Emerald Green through the rims on it and shit. But my sister had my old shit. She just, well, I can't say she. How about this?
how about what?
You know, you know how say your car's running hot, right? The thermostat. So a thermostat ain't nothing but like maybe $200 or whatever. I'm so fucking broke because all I want to do is smoke weed, get high, and chill with the boys. So I'm going to ECPI, taking up AutoCAD. I was taking up AutoCAD. I was stripped down to my boxes in the middle of the summer because I'm driving through Norfolk over the Berkeley Bridge or whatever. Because in order for my car not to overheat, I had to cut the heat on, nigga. I had to cut the heat on in the middle of the summer. So with everybody riding around with the AC on, I got the I got, everybody got the heat on. Everybody got the AC on because it's hot as fuck outside. Nigga, I got the heat on blast, trying to keep the bitch from over, and kind of find, nigga, we want nothing but a thermostat.
Chuck
$150.
Chuck says most of my stereos cost more than the cars I had them in.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, this is the horn plate.
You mother. That's dope. That's
Yeah,
dope, bro.
yeah.
That's dope.
I actually,
Frame that shit.
no, I mean it's hollow on the back, so I just put a nail in the wall and hung it right on the wall.
I like that. I wish I could. That's dope. That's dope as fuck. Man.
And I
I'm a little jealous of
think
that one.
I hit the wrong button. I think if I went through this one box that had like all my old like mementos, I might even have the keys. Oh, and they're all charred because they were in a fire. But yeah, I think I might still have the keys.
Man,
So,
man. I am highly jealous. You got that.
but I found the
goddamn
I found the exact picture of my car. If you want to pull it up,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay.
yeah, this white one. This was my car. This is exactly what my car looked like.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah. This is actually from a scene in Miami Vice.
It's you, your homeboy, hot boxing,
hmm
dirty as a motherfucker. Ride around dirty as a
and I had this car during the time period where like my mother would kick me out of the house like on a monthly basis. She'd be like, "Get the fuck out!" And I lived in this car for like a good 2 months. Yeah.
No doubt, man. Salute, man. Salute to the Weps. Yo, to the man. I'm toasting up a beer. Man, you can't. I'm toasting a beer. Salute to the men that know.
I'll
Salute to
do a
Betsy.
shot.
Salute to Betsy, and everybody know that. Oh, Betsy. Salute to Betsy.
Yeah. my grandparents had a station wagon that we called Nelly. I don't know why. I don't know where that name came from, but it was Nelly. You know, we didn't say go to the car. But everybody getting Nelly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
See, I was about that one up shit, right? So look, my mom, we had a station wagon with the old school with the wood, the wood panel on the side, with the wood grain on the side, like a station wagon. How did I look this shit up? A blue station wagon with wood grain on the side, on the outside, nigga, like wood. Now it's not wood grain, wood panel on the side, right? So look, everybody was clowning us. Everybody was clowning us because we ride around a station wagon. You know what I'm saying? Me and my little sister, we be in the back, whatever. Blah 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 blah. So one day, me, Noki, Terrell, whatever, we throwing rocks, being kids throwing rocks. Terrell threw the smallest rock. That bitch hit that back windshield, and the windshield shattered. He didn't beeline it. He just threw it. Boom. The Lord had something else in his plans. I don't know. Shit shattered. Whatever. Do you know my daddy never got that back window fixed? I used to have to get dropped off at school. I was getting clowned all the time because we riding around in the station wagon with no back window. You talking about clown niggas? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Brutal. Brutal, yo. But you had to eat it. You had to eat it, yo. Yeah.
Some of these 80, I'm like looking them up. Some of these old 80, like 84, 85 Dodge 600s are going for like 10 grand.
My pops, yo. I ain't trying one up you again. I swear for cheese, I'm not lying to you. So I think the station wagon was sitting for a while, right? So they went to go try to whatever. I don't know. I don't know where they started whatever. But anyway, he popped the hood. It's a motherfucking possum that's wrapped around the battery. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. It's a possum, a fucking possum. You know what I'm saying? It's daytime and it's a possum in the battery. The motherfucker closed the hood, and my dad always kept a Louisville Slugger bat, you know, by the door, just in case. Whatever. That motherfucker went and got the bat. Yeah, I don't want to tell y'all that. I'm gonna leave this alone. He beat that goddamn possum. He beat that goddamn because when you open it, you don't fuck with a possum. He opened that shit, see the possum, close the hood, went and got the bat, beat it bloody, made me go get a trash bag. Go get a trash bag. Go get a trash bag. And you know, he put in the trash bag and yeah, yeah. I know a lot of people go, damn, you yeah, well, I don't know. I don't even know. All I know is he seen that possum. He closed the hood. Where he got his goddamn bat. Louisville, I'll never get the shit. Beat that goddamn possum bloody. And then I'm watching him. And then told me to go get a trash bag. Go get a trash bag. I had to go get a trash bag and put the possum in the trash bag. We set that bitch on the garbage for the next day. Or not the next day, or whenever the trash man came around. Yep.
God damn it. Ain't nobody selling a 84 Dodge 600 unless it's like super fixed up and it's going for like 8 grand. That pisses me off.
If you, hey yo, if you so you fell into a lot of cake. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, you had just like extra money to do things that you just want to do. Would you buy your first car again and like restore it or something?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I can't buy the original one because it blew up. But yeah, I would get one as close to the original as possible, and then yeah, like restore it. I might even go as far as two-toning it again, like putting on a gray trunk and a gray rear fender, passenger side fender, just because my car, like, you could tell it had been in an accident, and they just welded on a fender from a different car because it was two different colors, and you could see the weld mark, just to make it look like the old car. I may even go that far. I'm looking to see if I can find my first guitar. Which,
a lot, a lot of successful men, when they make it, a lot of them, they go back and buy they first whip. You know what I'm saying? Of course, they can't buy their whip. You know what I'm saying? But they go and buy that first whip, that whip they had. It's a bond between, you know what I'm saying? A lot of guys, man. Check me out. You think I'm lying to you? I'm being for real. A lot of
no,
guys,
you're right.
they go and get that first whip. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, it's a bond, man. That's your baby.
Yeah, I would buy it now. As long as I wasn't paying like, for a one that was already fixed up and like going for like $8,000. If I can find one for like a thousand or two, because it is a classic car at this point, I would buy it now.
Anybody talking about no tricked out shit? Now I don't want no tricked out. No, I want it raw. You know what I'm saying? If you want to do something to it, then that's what you do to it. But get her ass raw. You know what I'm saying? It's a bond between a man and his first car. It's definitely a bond, yo.
Yeah, I had a piece of shit guitar for my first guitar, and I found one just like it, except it's in a different color. And I would buy it and then just have it repainted to the original color that I had it. Somebody stole that guitar from me.
Does that work with instruments too? Like if you your first instrument that you fell in love with, it, you learn how to play on that instrument. Lucille, BB King, Lucille. Yeah, I guess I just answered myself. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, so my very first electric guitar, I don't have that one anymore because I traded it in for the one I'm talking about. But I actually do have I did wind up getting another one just like that very first one, so I have that. But when I say my first guitar, even though technically it's my second guitar, the first one I only had for like 3 or 4 months, and then I went and traded it in for this one, and I had this one for years. And it was just it wasn't a name brand. It was a piece of shit it was like $100 brand new. It was called the Saturday Night Special.
Yeah,
That was
even better. That's even better.
And I found one. And it was in white. And I found two online. One got sold already. The other one's still for sale. It's going for over $100, and I'm like, oh, it's not worth over $100. But maybe I'll just do it anyway. But it's in red. But I would take it apart, sand it down, and repaint it, or just take it to somebody else and have them do it.
Was it an acoustic or electric?
It was an electric. It was a single pickup.
I don't know much about guitars, so you gotta walk me through this one. To be honest with you, you know what I'm saying? I know guitars. I know percussion. Guitars are percussion, strings or whatever, and I'm talking too much, but I got you. So
Yeah, and I have my first acoustic. Actually, I have both my first, because technically, my first guitar I got when I was like 6 years old. It was an acoustic, and it's a kid-sized guitar. And I still have that to this day. But my first like real acoustic, I have that.
For real?
Yeah.
Man, you fucking white people, y'all keep everything, man. Y'all.
I only keep the stuff that's like important to me.
No,
Yeah.
no, it's cool. I'm not. Lord forgive me. I didn't mean to say that. No, it's cool, man. That's just dope, man. That's dope, man. Like, that's dope.
Yeah.
Yo.
Well, you know what? It was funny. My mom was the one that originally kept it, right? Like, because I didn't play it.
And you can pass it on to yours. You know what I'm saying? You pass.
That was the idea later on.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? You pass on the shit guitar to yours. Yeah, this is what I learned, dog. You know.
Yeah, and then and like like and if it wasn't going to be my kid, but my sister had kids or something, it's like
Yep.
yeah, I can pass it on or whatever. Um, but yeah, yeah. Yeah, my first acoustic that like my real first acoustic that I got, when I was in my a teenager, I still have that. That was an area. I'm only mentioning the name because links in the chat. He says he still has his first acoustic and electric guitars and his first drum kit.
Word.
Yeah, and he goes, "There's 100% real mojo and feel to the instrument you learned to
I ain't
play
paying
on."
no attention to the chat, but nigga, I ain't paying no attention. I'm terrible. Chat, forgive me, but I just don't pay no attention to the chat. I be looking down and looking wherever. I don't be looking. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But yeah, the way most people feel about their first car, I think a lot of musicians feel that way, especially guitar players feel that way about their first guitar.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I still have my first saxophone. Like I've had two sax. I've had my
Hold it, hold up, nigga. You can play the sax.
that was the first instrument I really learned how to play. Yeah.
But you can play the sax.
Hmm. Yeah.
But God damn it! Hold on.
Yeah, I have an alto saxophone. I had a tenor at one point, and I sold that. The alto is I've had that since I was 8 years old. I've been playing that saxophone since I'm 8 years old.
Yes,
Um,
play the sax.
my tenor I got when I was 15 or 16, and I sold it when I was like 22 for drugs.
Sounds about right. Sounds about right. I get it. I can dig it.
Yeah, but I would never sell the alto because I've had that. That's my I kick myself in the ass now because I really do want another tenor saxophone, and I had one, and I sold it so I can go buy a ½ ounce of cocaine. But yeah,
Uh, yeah,
Richie Dupe says I still have.
fuck that. Fuck Richard. Fuck all that. Listen, you have to. Okay, you got to buy a new reed. I'm pretty sure that reed rotten as a motherfucker. 'Cause you ain't touching it in a minute, right?
Yeah, I mean the reed itself looks fine, but it's dry. Yeah, it's brittle.
Right.
I
You
could
got,
play it if I had to, but
you got to go that side. You got to show these motherfuckers. Hey, you got to get your Bill Clinton.
You want to know what's funny? Okay, so I said the only thing that survived that car explosion was the keys and the horn plate. I lied a little bit. The only other thing that survived that car explosion was my saxophone. It was in the trunk of the car, and it still to this day has black smoke damage on it. I never got it cleaned.
Okay.
Yeah, for like, I was like, why am I gonna like it actually makes it look cooler. I think.
Yeah. Distinguished.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But this so.
And
Listen,
for years, when I would open the case, you would still smell
yeah.
like smoke.
That's silk.
Yeah.
Smoke. Hey, now how cool is that when you open up your sax, you smell smoke. It's time to get it in, bitch. We about to light it up. Hey, look. Hey, hold on a second, man. Hold on a second. I want y'all listening to understand what we just heard. This motherfucker can play the sax. We need him to prove this one because there are a lot of things. I've been around here since 2018. I seen him play the guitar. We done seen him sing songs. We done seen all these things. We done did karaoke together. All these things. As a very musical guy, everything is great. He was just helping me out, my keyboard, all that shit. This motherfucker just threw the okey doke on me and said, "Hey, yeah, I can play the sax too." And
Hold
I
on,
got
I can prove it to you.
please, please.
Actually, there was one New Year's where EVS was letting people come on stream to say Happy New Year's, and I went on and I played Old Lang Syne on Ethan's channel. I was drunk though; it was horrible.
I would love to
And
hear it.
and then this past holiday, I did the open mic night. And hold on, let me see if I can find it.
Yes, please, yo, please.
And
That's too dope. That's too dope. That's too dope.
okay, here we go. Live
This
streams.
nigga about to play the sax. Hey yo, I love it. I love it, man.
Wait a minute. Did I go too far?
While you looking, I was
It's
I was looking
Halloween.
up. But the piano is a percussion instrument, right? People think is it a percussion or a string? No,
Piano is
it's technically it's a percussion, right?
no. Piano is not a percussion instrument. It's a string instrument.
No, you're wrong. You're wrong. That's what everybody says, but technically, you can Google it. It's technically a percussion, like the drums, because there's a hammer that's hitting those strings. Technically, it's a percussion. Put something on it. I'm right on this one. Pianos, it's not a string. It's a percussion. Google it.
Okay, hold on. Wait.
Man, I love you, man. That's right. No homo, dog. No homo, man. I fuck with you, Harry. Yo, I fuck with you, Harry, dog. You a cool dude, man. No homo, man. That shit was gay as fuck, but yo, man, I fuck with you, man. Man, Linkovich, if you're on your phone right now, whatever you on, the type that, Google piano. I promise you, it's gonna say it's a percussion. It's not a string. I promise you. And the reason why it's percussion is because with every key, there's a hammer hitting the string, which classifies it as percussion. I swear for cheese, I'm not wrong.
All right, well, share my screen and then we'll get to the bottom of that.
All right.
Oh, we got Mike in the chat. What's up, Mike?
Oh!
I kind of fucked that part up, but yeah.
I thought I was just doing it live. I thought it was live. I like that, man. Hey, yo.
And that was the first time I played that thing in like 15 years that night.
You're gonna look. Listen, you're gonna have a bunch of weirdos that don't have a creative bone in their body, don't have an ambitious bone in their body, don't have no drive in them, don't have anything in them. They would say, "Oh, look, he's gay. He's doing this. He's doing that." Man, that's awesome, bro. That's fucking awesome. That's awesome, man. I wish I could play the guitar, then play the sax, then whatever. And then tell my homeboy how to hook up his fucking keyboard. This is awesome, man.
So Mike says Tony just got all the women in the chat pregnant. Dude, I tell you what.
Okay.
I mean, I would say I can't really say this because I played the guitar. I've been playing the guitar way longer and more consistently over the years, but I would say on an average, like if I averaged it out, per times of me playing the sax or per times of me playing the guitar, playing the sax got me laid more times than playing the guitar.
Come on, bro. It's a sexy instrument.
Yeah. I remember when I was in Philly, I was like hanging out, it was like the middle of the day. I kind of was, I knew I wasn't completely alone in the dorm, but like, it was basically empty. And I'm like sitting on the, like in the window with like my one leg hanging out the window and my other leg like inside on the bed.
Oh no.
And I'm just like jamming on my sax, like just like stoned off my ass, having a grand old time. And then like
all the girls.
I heard giggling. And I turn around and in my doorway are like 4 chicks. Like
yes.
just like
yes. Hey, look, the Pied Piper, the Pied Piper, the Pied Piper. Yeah, yeah. And look,
Was DJ and the Lost Boys. I wasn't that buff, Richie. I wasn't that buff.
that was dope, man. Hey,
Mike says he played the
excuse-
clarinet. I would not have guessed that, Mike.
that's what's up. That's what's up. Yo, straight up. That's what's up. Hey, can you play that again? Can you play that again? I think that was really dope, and I wanna, cause I thought it was live. And now, you mind playing it again? No, homo,
I closed the tab. I gotta go
There
look
you go.
for it again.
Okay. If you don't mind, man, I think that's dope, man. I think it's dope to
Oh,
be
wait.
universal on different instruments, and I knew you was nice with the guitar and all that shit, but then be like, nigga, I play the sax too. Word? Let me see something.
I
Okay,
play
here you go.
piano. I play sax. Hold on.
Piano?
Yeah, I taught myself how to play the piano.
We gotta get back to that piano being, but I'm right. It don't even fucking matter. That was just me trying to be a fucking douche. It's a piano more than it's a string. It don't make no difference, nigga. I can't play it. You can play it. I want to see you on that sax though. That shit is dope.
All right,
I
I'm
would
sharing.
never thought in a million years. This nigga hold on. This nigga just Bill Clinton. Yeah. Yeah. Now tell me you ain't black. Are you sure? Somewhere along them lines of history. You sure one light skinned girl up in there somewhere?
Bro, listen. All I'm gonna say is when I was down in New Orleans years and years and years ago for Mardi Gras, I saw this, and I had to get it.
I like that. I like that.
This is Bourbon Street,
Yeah, man.
and that sits right over here next to my big Bill Clinton playing the saxophone.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Play the video. Play the video. Play the video.
I'm sharing the screen.
Okay. Oh shit, man.
Perso's TJ's panties have dropped.
That's right. That's right. Where does a motherfucker? Where does a motherfucker? I remember trying to play a woodwind before, and I couldn't with the reed and the mouthpiece. I couldn't figure out because there's a technique you just can't blow. You just can't blow on the
Oh,
reed.
dude, I hate when I see a saxophone player and their cheeks are puffed out. I'm like, dude, you're doing it wrong.
I don't even know. I could never get it. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't get past that because you just can't blow on the motherfucking. You can't blow on the shit. You gotta.
It's called armature. Yeah, it's the muscles in your mouth. It's called armature.
Respect, dog. Respect, yo.
Yeah.
Respect.
Now, don't be wrong. You'll hear like some sax players and they sound amazing, but you see them with their cheeks all puffed out, and it's like, dude, you're gonna pop a blood vessel in your cheek. And what happens is over time, your cheeks get all saggy, and you're supposed to keep your cheeks firm. Like your cheeks stay flat; they don't puff out. Everything goes through your lips. It's hard to explain.
What's the technique? All right, so you got the piece of you got the mouthpiece, they got the reed, you got the wood, the thin sliver of wood. All right, so you're supposed to, if I'm not mistaken, you're supposed to somehow be able to blow. What is it? Split the wood between the.
So, for a saxophone, your bottom lip has to come up over your teeth. and that rests, and then your lip rests against your the reed, right? And your top teeth rest on top of the mouthpiece with your upper lip sealing, like making an airtight seal around the tip of the mouthpiece.
And from there you blow.
You blow, but like you're not blowing with your mouth, you're blowing with your lungs, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Yeah.
And then you have to. Now your fingers gotta. If you can just master that part. Once you master that part, then you gotta get your fingers to salute, dog. Salute.
You're like, what you call it? All right, here we go. I'm gonna share my screen real quick. So you see how his cheeks are flat, his lip is tucked underneath, and his top lip is making a seal around the mouthpiece? That's the proper way. You see how this dude's cheek is puffing out? That's the improper way. You're not supposed to do that. Now, that's not to say that this guy can't play like a motherfucker, but just like I have improper technique when I play guitar, this guy has improper technique when he's playing saxophone.
Classically trained and winging it.
You see, do you see his cheeks puffing out? No, right?
No, not at all.
Right. His cheeks aren't puffing out either. His aren't either.
Oh no, he's not either.
But his are.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's wrong. That's a soprano saxophone. His cheeks aren't puffing out. He's just got chubby cheeks. But he's actually doing it right.
Okay.
Let me see. Yeah, no, he's doing it right. He's doing it right. He is not doing. Oh wait, he just might have chipmunk cheeks. Is she doing it right? She's doing it right. She's doing it right. Yeah, so far it's only there's the dude from Lost Boys.
What are you talking about? The dude from Lost Boys.
Yeah, there was that scene in Lost Boys with this muscle-bound, greasy guy just playing saxophone. You don't remember that scene?
Nah, I don't. I ain't even gonna front. I don't even remember Lost Boys.
Hold on.
Too tough.
It's one of the most like funniest, coolest, and gayest scenes at the same time. Lost Boys saxophone scene.
I'm put a link in if anybody else want to come in, man. Hold on a second. I'm gonna post a link again. I'll take a leak real quick. And look, check this out though. For real. So do like wear and tear. Like
What happened?
The guys that blow their cheek out. The guys that blow their cheek out and do it the other way. Do like wear and tear like over years, especially if you're performing and you're in demand and you're performing and shit.
I've seen guys blow like blood vessels out in their cheek doing that.
Yeah, okay. All right, that's all.
Their whole face just swells up and looks like a big purple mess. And it takes like weeks and weeks and weeks for it to heal. Here we go. Ready?
Didn't Kenny G play the sax?
Yes. Kenny G was this sax player.
Was he nice with it? I mean, according to you,
Yeah. I mean, he played soprano, the one that looks like a brass clarinet, like it just goes straight. It's the higher pitched. But yeah, I mean, yeah, that guy could play.
I'm gonna take a leak. I'll be right back.
Hold on. Real quick.
All right, let's go.
This guy.
I don't even find nothing funny.
I think that was basically it. There we go. Oh yeah, back in the '80s, that was like.
He's fucking your girl. That's why he's looking at. That's why he's looking at her. Look.
Fucking one of the best movies ever, man.
Take a piss. I'll be right back, dog. Cool beans.
Yeah, good. Link says the sax was a mean instrument in the 50s rock and roll before guitars got louder amps. Yeah, even in the 80s, man, all the way up through the 80s. I mean, you had Springsteen with, my God, like Clarence, John Cafferty and the Beaver Brown Band, otherwise known as Eddie and the Cruisers. Yes, I mean sax was still pretty well represented in popular music through all the way up through the '80s. So, well, obviously, there's the meme. What song is that? It's like "Guilty Feet of God." I feel like it's a George Michael song. I don't remember which one it is, but it's like the meme.
Hey, Ant,
Yo,
you ever heard of Andre 3000?
who?
Andre 3000 from Outkast. Andre.
Andre 3000. Oh yeah.
You ever heard of Outkast? You know.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay, so you got Big Boy and another guy, Andre. All right, he went by Andre 3000. Okay, so for the Met Gala, well, I think a year ago, everybody's been, he's so dope lyrically that, man, come on, 3000, get, you know what I'm saying? He's that nice, like conscious rap, you know what I'm saying, whatever. All right, but anyway, so he dropped the album last year where this nigga, Lord forgive me, I didn't mean to say that. This brother was playing like the flute, but not the flute, like the like a deep baritone flute. I don't know which flute it is, but like a deep, like an Australian, like flute instrument, whatever. All right, fair enough. Fast forward, the Met Gala. You know the Met Gala just happened, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. You know how everybody wear weird outfits to the Met Gala. That's the whole purpose of the Met Gala. You know, like the Hellfire
Right.
Club. You know what I'm saying? Comic books. You know, the Hellfire Club, Met Gala. You know, whatever. All right. So Andre 3000 shows up with a piano strapped to his back. I shit you not. With a piano strapped to it. Well, obviously the piano had to be hollow because there's no way he could have wore a piano.
Right.
Yeah, but
Oh,
you know.
thank you, Richie. That's the song I'm thinking of. Yeah, and I'm
so,
sorry.
Yeah, so he shows up with a piano strapped to his back, and he simultaneously dropped a new album called, well, the original name was The Worst Rap Album, whatever, but then he changed it to just, I can't think of what it's just him. He explained it in a title of just striking chords. I don't know what the chords is, but when I felt something, I decided to record it. And that's it. Andre 3000, dog. Yeah. What? Go on, do your thing. Let me look this shit up while you doing your thing. Cause I fucked around and signed up to Spotify again to sample. You know what I'm saying? Cause I ain't got my records no more in there. So signed up to Spotify and shit.
Yeah, I was thinking of Baker Street, but there's also Careless Whisper. I think is another one with the saxophone. That's been a meme. Linkovich says, "If I played saxophone, I'd learn that song from Pulp Fiction." You talk about
Hold second. It's called Seven Piano Sketches. I just looked it up. It's called Seven Piano Sketches. He was on the Met Gala with a piano on his back, and he simultaneously. I have no idea what it sounds like. I'm gonna just play this real fast just to get a whatever idea, because I might go to sleep to this shit. I just want to hear this shit real quick. Just a little something. Buffing, bluffing in the snow. First joint. Bluffing in the snow. Oh no, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, I wasn't subject y'all to that. I wasn't subject y'all to that. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. Yeah, I get it. You know, that was a creative piece he was trying to do. Yeah.
He says the rape song, not the surf song. Yeah, it's the scene. It's the bring out the gimp scene in Pulp Fiction.
Oh yeah. How that shit go? Brr.
Yeah,
God damn it,
he does. He does. The way the guy plays, very reminiscent of like John Coltrane, where it gives it that like raspy vibrato sound.
God, Lord forgive me. How that shit go? It was butt rape music. It was absolutely butt rape music. Quintet, greatest director of all time, producer of all time, whatever.
I think the name of the song was Comanche, right?
I don't know. Is that it?
Or is that the name of the band?
How did that shit go, yo? Hold up. It was all. Oh my God, it's over. And listen, say the what up on my life.
I feel like Comanche was the name of either the song or the band. I can't think.
No. I got one for you, and I'm a bad man. Have you ever seen
Yeah.
Death Proof? You ever seen Death Proof?
No.
You never seen Death Proof?
No.
Okay, well I can't. Okay, the only way I can do it, I have to play the clip because there's a part. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. You've been doing it for me all night. We cool. Hold on.
I'm gonna look this
look
up.
up some shit. Hold on a second.
Pulp Fiction soundtrack.
Okay. No,
Now, I really need to know the name of the song. I'm sorry.
It's
Death. I'm listening.
You talking about the Brandon and that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got you. You don't do that while I'm doing this.
All right, so the name of the song is Comanche. It's by Peter Green and Dwayne Whitaker.
In the Cali, you play a. Hold on.
We can't hear anything if that's what. Yeah.
Oh no. I'm thinking about the song, because what I did was some magical shit. I did some magical shit, and I got it from this. And I was in the middle. It was the night I caught my DUI. 2000. I can tell you the date. I can tell you the day I did this shit. To be honest with you, because I caught my DUI that night. That soundtrack. I'm gonna go down to Cali. Narrow it down. Down to Mexico. Okay. Hold on. I need to sing. I don't even need that. I did this. I actually did this.
Link, I
I
think,
pulled
is
up.
singing the lyrics to the song that you're looking for. He wears a red bandana. He plays a cool piano. I'm a honky tonk down in Mexico.
What? Hey, listen. All right, listen. Listen. Before we get here. All right. So my man Lamont had a birthday party at the Martini Lounge down at Virginia Beach. I'm at the crib. I convinced myself to go. All right. All the boys is there. All the boys there. All the dudes at work. Whatever. 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 So at the bar is this girl that is she's so fly that everybody's talking about her, but everybody's scared to go say something to her. Everybody's scared to go say something to her. Me, I don't give a fuck. So I'm sitting there with the fellas and shit. I was like, after about four hooks. When I say four hooks, about four drinks. After about four hooks, fuck it. I'm gonna go. Yeah, I ain't gonna say that. I'm gonna go. Nigga, watch this. This is what. Nigga, watch. Watch this. Did you hear? Nigga, watch this. I go over there. This is the game I shoot to her. Before I play the scene, this is the game I shoot to her. I walk up to her at the bar. Turns out she's a model, but this is how dope she was. So I go up to her at the bar. I say, "What's up? How you doing?" Hey, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I say, listen, I need you to do me a favor. She said, what's up? I said, listen, you see them dude, you see all them dudes over there back there at the table? She's like, yeah, they bet me $50. I couldn't get your phone number. She's like, what? I said, yeah, they bet me $50. I couldn't get your phone number. But I tell you what, you ain't got to give me your real phone number. You just write down any number you want to write, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. And I'm gonna buy you, you know, what I'm gonna buy you some drinks or whatever. And as far as they're concerned, I just don't want to. I just don't. I don't want to. I don't want them niggas to prove me wrong. You know what I'm saying? This is exactly what I was saying. This is my hand to God. Won't exactly what I was saying, but these are the lies what I'm telling her. I was like, so you know what I'm saying? You ain't got to give me your real. You ain't got to give me your real number. It's cool. It's cool. But just give me something so I go back there. I get this money. I give you. I give you a couple of drinks with them. Like, all right, cool. Come back. She writes her number down on a napkin. This is back in the days, it's probably was Nextels, whatever. We had cell phones, but it won't smartphones like talking about. 2012. 2000, so smartphones was out. It was 2012. It was September fucking 12th. Was it September 12th, 2012? September 7th. September 7th, 2012. That's when I called my DUI. But anyway, all right, so boom. Um, she write her number down. I go back to the duels. I was like, yeah, Andy up, Andy up. You know what I'm saying? Andy up, yeah. I told you that's a number, that's a number. Nigga, you ain't like that. You ain't Andy up. I need that money. You said I couldn't get a number. I got a number. You know what I'm saying? Give it to me. What up? All right, boom. Go back to sit at the bar, start buying drinks. Talking now I'm actually talking to her for real. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Trying to find out she's a model. Listen, I pulled before we played this. I pulled and I got this. I got what I did that night. I got from this. I pulled a chair out in front of the lounge. Went to the DJ. Told the DJ to play a song, and I said, "Yo, I bet you won't give me a lap dance in front of these dudes." And she did it. Watch this. Watch this. I swear for cheese, man. When I went back to work, when my daddy bailed me out, when daddy bailed me out of jail, daddy bailed me out of jail the next day, and I ended up going to work the next day. My daddy bailed, if it was Saturday, my daddy bailed me out on Sunday. He bombed me out or whatever on Sunday. Monday when I went to work, they was like, yo, TJ be talking a lot of shit. We hear a lot of stories about TJ. I seen it with my own eyes. This is what the boys said. I seen it with my own eyes. The girl that I'm talking about, when I called her, when I got out of goddamn jail, I was like, yo, I was like, yo, she's like, what happened to you? I was like, when I got locked up, I fell asleep at a red light. I fell asleep at a red light, like 2 blocks from the crib. I shouldn't have been driving anyway. She was like, man, I thought about telling you to come back to the crib, this, and that. Nigga, I ended up fucking this girl for 2 years straight. My hand for cheese. Hold on a second. Hold on, let me get this right. And I got it. I got that. I made her give me a lap dance in front of everybody, straight like this. Bad man, yo. Hold up. On everything, I ain't making none of this up.
You need to catch up with us.
Now the party can start.
Yep. Anywho, I'm sorry. You forgive me?
This better be it.
But you have to be real nice to me for the whole rest of the time I'm here.
Promise. You ready to go to the lake?
Mm-hmm.
How about your little friend? You want to bring him?
I don't know boys.
If you really want him to come, Shannon won't
This
mind.
better, I don't think this
So
is
how
it.
about it? Boys or just us girls?
Us girls.
Good idea.
Ladies,
This it. This it. This it. Kurt Russell.
cheers, butterfly.
Hold it.
The
Yeah, boss.
woods are
Hold up.
lovely, dark, and deep, and I have promises to keep in mind.
She did a promotion. That girl did a promotion going to the radio station. She said if she meet a guy that repeat this poem, she would give him a lap dance. Yo, I did this shit.
Miles to go before I sleep. Did you hear me, butterfly? Miles to go before you sleep.
Sorry, stuntman Bert.
Mike,
Mike. She already broke off that dance.
is that true? Did I miss my chance? Do I frighten you? Is it my scar?
It's your car.
Yeah, I know. Sorry. It's my mom's car.
Have you been following us?
No, but that's what I love about Austin. It's just so damn small.
You've seen this guy before?
I saw him outside of Guero's.
And I saw you outside Guero's, too. You saw my car, I saw your legs. Now, look, I ain't stalking y'all, but I didn't say I wasn't a wolf.
So you really weren't following us?
I'm not following you, butterfly. I just got lucky. So, how about that lap dance?
Sorry. It was a one-time only offer, and she did it earlier this evening at Antone's.
No, she didn't.
How do you know?
I'm good that way. And you look a little touche.
What's too shade?
Wounded slightly.
Why should I be wounded?
Because you expected guys to be pestering you all night, but from your look, I can tell nobody pestered you at all. That kind of hurt your feelings a little bit, didn't it? There are few things as fetching as a bruised ego on a beautiful angel. So, how about that lap dance?
I think I'm gonna have to give you a rain check.
Well, since you'll be leaving in the next couple of days, that rain check will be worthless. But that's okay. I understand if I make you uncomfortable. You're still a nice girl,
It's gonna be taken down for this.
and I still like
Yeah,
you.
Lincoln says you probably should pause.
But I must warn you of something. You know how people say, "You're
all
okay,"
right in
and
my book. Amen. And my hand to God, I pulled this off. I pulled it off in front of everybody. Fuck that.
My book, or in my book, that's no good. Well, I actually have a book. And everybody I ever meet goes in this book. And now I've met you, and you're going in the book. Except, I'm afraid I must file you under chicken shit.
And what if I did it?
Well, definitely couldn't file you under chicken shit then, now could I?
What's your name again?
Stuntman Mike.
Well, Stuntman Mike, I'm Butterfly. My friend Jungle Julie over here says that jukebox inside is pretty impressive.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Why don't you go get ready for your lap dance?
Yeah. I fuck with Quinn.
What about kind of cute, kind of hot, kind of sexy, hysterically funny, but not funny looking guy who you could fuck? Did you not understand?
Right here. Right here. Right here. That's what I did, man. Right here in front of the boys. With a bottle. That was me. That was me.
You know, she's still hot. She's 47 now. Yeah, you might want to pause again.
Looking to make 2025 the year that you create your best tracks? With Splice, I'm starting the year right. For just 9.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Hey, I can't believe you never watched that. I can't believe you never watched that movie, man. That's crazy.
I've seen Grindhouse.
Nah, that was Death Proof.
Well,
there was two movies.
When it came out, yeah,
it was two movies. It was one was Quentin Tarantino and one was Robert Rodriguez, I think, with Shorty with the gun on the leg or something. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And they played it off like it was like a B movie, like Drive In. They even shot the shit on like low budget film. You know, not low budget film, but they shot on like Grindhouse. I can't believe. I thought you was like that, nigga. I thought you was like that, man. I don't know, Ed. I don't know. Oh, you know what? With the sax, I'm gonna give you shit.
No, yeah, but it was when it came out. I think it was just called Grindhouse, wasn't it?
Nah, it was Death Proof. It was two movies. It came out.
It was two movies in one at the time.
Yeah, it was Death Proof and what was it? Death Proof and it wasn't Grindhouse. Was it Death Proof and Grindhouse? So it was two movies. It had an intermission, and I think it was Death Proof and Grindhouse.
Dude, I quit down such good restless stuff.
I don't want, man. You helping me so much. much?
The film was originally released theatrically as part of Grindhouse, a double feature that combined Death Proof with Robert Rodriguez's Planet Terror.
Planet Terror. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Planet Terror. Planet Terror.
Yeah, but it was called Grindhouse when it came out.
Yeah. You're right.
Yeah.
Anyway, long story short, I did that. As hard as it is for y'all to believe, it was hard for them to believe. I did that to a model. Went home and caught a DUI. He got locked up. 3 blocks from the crib. Yeah, man. Hey.
Yeah, man, she's 47. She's still looking pretty good, I'll tell you what.
Man, you talking about them cocky days. Them like absolute like cocky like.
Well, yeah, you don't give a fuck. You get shut down, you like literally walk right next to the girl right next to the one you just hit on.
Next to him. Right next to him. It's one of them cocky days, dog. Like, yo. Yeah. All right.
I gotta jump off, brother.
Yeah,
it was fun.
I think it was about that time too, man. Listen, man. Thank you, man. And listen,
hit me up tomorrow.
Yeah, if you catch it, because man. Thank you, man. Thank you for being you. Thank you for being you.
You as well.
And
right back at you.
Anything, because I might get 100 so views. Anything you wanna let somebody know, like, yo, check this out. You know what I mean? Like anything, chill.
Yeah, I mean we're still rocking Damn Dirty Thing with Doc Blaylock. Go check out Dillard's I gotta put I think I'm just gonna
Canadian Hustle.
Well, he's got the Buckler, the story so far. It's the trade paperback collecting all 4 Buckler books that have been printed so far. So Canadian Tussle is part of that. It's got a 115-page trade paperback that's over on Fund My Comic, and then he's got the Yellow Flash campaign. The
Mighty Golden
Patriot. Yeah.
Support our fellas. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna have to give him a separate tab on my website because I do the fulfillment. I guess I'm technically I'm not publishing Dillard, but I'm kind of helping him.
I know you ain't. You ain't know I'm kinda. You are. You know what I'm saying? And,
but he doesn't have a website, and I'm trying to.
Question?
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
I would listen.
Well, I don't get a cut from anything Dillard does, so I'm not really publishing him.
No. That's what make it ill because it's on some boy shit. We boys. I got you. It's on some boy shit, and I don't know. I don't want to talk too much about because I don't want to. Because Dillard's a very prideful man, and I understand how that go. But I just want to say I think it's dope as fuck that you holding them down like that. You know what I'm saying? Like you are publishing them.
Yeah, well, Dillard is he's one of the guys that stopped everything to be a full-time professional artist, right? And there's been other people that have done it that I've tried to help, and they just didn't have the what's the word? The drive to really commit to it, and Dillard does. So if it gives him more opportunity to grab a commission here and a cover there and this, that, and the other thing, to put food on his kids' table, then I got no problem formatting his files and doing his fulfillment. That's cool with me.
You know what that makes you, right? You know what that makes you, right?
What's that?
Genuine.
Oh.
I ain't asking nothing. That's my dude. We good. So it makes you genuine.
I appreciate that.
Straight up, straight up. So, yo, check out. You see the link. The Buckler story so far. Mighty Golden Patriot, a damn dirty shame from Doc Blaylock. Doc, you know what I'm saying? Doc old as a bitch, but he ain't that old. You know what I'm saying? He got a lot in the tank. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, yeah. Doc, we bust his chops, but yeah,
Oh yeah,
Doc's
oh
the
yeah,
man.
oh
Yeah.
yeah, oh yeah. New Orleans shit. If you like crime, like old school, like you know what I'm saying, some black and white shit, old school, like mystery or whatever. Check out a damn dirty shame. Is it damn dirty
Damn dirty
shame?
thing.
Damn dirty thing. Damn
Yeah,
dirty thing.
we had some of the novellas had a came with a defect. So like, it wasn't on our end; it was on the printer's end. They cut it wrong, and there was like a white line going across the bottom of the back cover. So we just got the replacements in. So I'm going to be starting up fulfillment on that again. And Doc's got he should in the next couple of days have the labels for the mugs, so those will be going out. And I gotta I have to send him down some more blank mugs to get printed from his neighbor who does our sublimation for the mugs. Because we're sold out of mugs, so we have to get more mugs.
Sold out. Hey, look, check it out.
I don't even have a mug yet. I got it. So.
Yo, that's bullshit. that's bullshit. Yeah, you know what I mean. That's how it is, man. Listen.
Darren Wagner fucking took my mug. The last mug was going to be mine, right? Because Doc was like, I have enough mugs. I don't need one of these. And I was like, well, then send me the last one. And then Darren Wagner backed, and he got the fucking mug. I'm like, motherfucker.
You can find Doc Book. You can find the Buckler. You can find Lightbringer from my comic, right?
Oh, Lightbringer is still on Indiegogo right now. I will be moving it to Fund My Comic, but it's still over on Indiegogo. If you go to darkgivecomics.com, you'll find links to Lightbringer and A Damn Dirty Thing. Yeah. And I'll probably put a page up for the Buckler, so this way I could just tell people to go to Dark Give Comics and I can promote me and Dillard in one sentence, you know? So.
And for everybody that's listening, man, if you haven't did anything, yo, back the mighty Golden Patriot, because the powers that be want to see it fail. And our friend worked way too hard on that. You know what I'm saying? So back that, it's gone. Yo, man, listen, I'm out to tomorrow, man. Thank you so much, man. This is what it is about. It's about saying shooting the bobo, talking about a lot of cars, old Chryslers, motherfucking whatever, you know what I'm saying, whatever, keyboards, you know what I'm saying, whatever, shooting the bobo, being nice and friendly to each other, man. I'm gonna holler at you tomorrow, man. Love, peace, and hair grease. Listen, call your mother. Mother's Day is this weekend. You better buy her some flowers. I'm talking to all y'all, because I wish I could buy mine. You better buy her some flowers or something. You know what I'm saying? You better call her, even if you're mad at her. I don't care. Fuck that. Get over it. You know what I'm saying? You're a man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta stand up and go in the bathroom and piss, brush your teeth. Call your mother, buy some flowers. You better buy some more flowers, buy some candy, do something. I don't know. I don't know, whatever your mama like, get it. Love, peace, and hair grease. I'm gone. Thanks, man.
Have a good one, guys.